good question. Are people born wicked, or do they have wickedness thrust upon them? Are people born wicked?
You are without doubt the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
You have heard of me.
And it is true. No doubt we may be the worst pirates you've ever heard of, but you have heard of us. Always good to start with the nice, slow vibes, as always. Everyone here watching, everyone who will be watching later. I might be going it alone tonight, but that's okay, because no matter what, I will be here. And no matter what, every Wednesday it will be Wow Wednesday. Greetings, travelers, whiz kids, and word players. It is Wednesday, which means it is Wow Wednesday once again. I am Wizard of Wordplay, the Wow of Wow Wednesday, and I am on my own so far tonight. We will see if that continues, but no matter what, we will be here. We are here as always to deliver all the latest news and have all the discussions that we can about all of our favorite nerd topics. We have what I thought would be like a light show. You know, it always happens when you kind of have like a packed show, like last week where we talked about uh, the Masters of the Universe trailer, and it was like, yeah, like that one's good, and the Spider-Man and Superman crossovers. We cover a lot of ground, and then you eventually get to the point of like, oh, we really got like, will we have enough to talk about? But there we picked up a few things, and we have gaming news to start. I can, if I'm to go it alone, I at least be able to talk about the shit that only I can kind of care about. But we have some Star Wars stuff that we could kind of pop in on. We talked Star Wars a little bit week or so ago with Jesker here to give his thoughts. And we have just a quick little check in on a project to look at, as well as some more of that God of War casting. We've gotten everyone basically casted now, except for a few characters that especially is strange because they're actually in the first game. Most of the casting we've gotten are characters that appear in the second game. And it really begs the question of what it is exactly they're doing over there. But before we get to all of that, really, it's up to me to tell you about my week. So, my week uh was a little strange because just like last week I talked about how my apartment's old radiator system was leaking and they had to come and fix that. A day or so later, basically after that stream, the next morning after that stream actually, the radiator that's right here next to me in my streaming office started leaking again. Started leaking also. And I was like, what? I was like, what the hell is that? And so yeah, they had to come and fix that as well. And now they're at least looking into replacing and gutting all the radiators and putting actual proper electric heat in instead. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, it's like okay, I guess just everything's gonna be leaking water up here now. But what I did that was more notable was that I started Red Dead Redemption proper. I had downloaded it and I kind of sat there for a little bit, but I wanted to finish Capes out, and I think I talked about that last week that it was like, yeah, it was okay, it was nothing to write home about. Probably never play it again. But Red Dead 1, you always hear about being the game, right? That was video games back in, when I was a teenager. Everyone talked about Red Dead, and I never had played it because I was never really one to play the more mature games. Like I was like, I'll stick to my easy little superhero kid games. But and so like I played Red Dead Redemption 2 was my first Red Dead Redemption. I played GTA 5 before that, obviously, but when that had come out, that was a big deal. But yeah, so really playing Red Dead 1 for the first time blind. Well, not really, actually, not blind, but I mean, I know everything that happens, but it's mainly just it's the nitty gritty that I don't necessarily know. But yeah, like it's interesting because Red Dead 2 obviously does a lot better than Red Dead 1, but I'm surprised at how much of a sequel Red Dead 2 is. Which is weird to say, but it's like, I don't know, like there's a lot of mechanics and stuff that was in Red Dead 2 that I didn't think was in Red Dead 1. I'm like, oh, like this has got layers to it that I didn't think Red Dead 1 had. So, but no, I got through the first major chapter of that so far and have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it so far. We'll see we'll see how much of it I really want to do is the thing. Like, it's a Rockstar game, so there's a lot of different places you can go with it. There's a lot of things you can do with it inside of it, and everything. And so it'll be interesting to see, like if I really want to do it. Cynic is here, says first. 90s is a coward, that is true. Everyone has the links, and all links are now permanent. So if you have the link now, it will work for all WoW Wednesdays for the future. But anyway, Jesker says be there in a bit. Jesker is in a row. See, you play Dearly Beloved, and he just has to show up. But I guess before he shows up, I will cover our first news, because really, Red Dead is great, but there is a game that truly, like I said, had my heart. But the Dispatch news was basically, Dispatch was in the news because of the censorship for the Nintendo Switch version, which was technically always in the game. It's just turned on by default and then locked permanently on, where you can't do anything else but have every single curse word bleeped out, all nudity covered with black bars, which that is available for you in the game if you're like a streamer. The sex scene has all muted sound effects, and there is absolutely no option to opt out of it, which is a strange situation. I mean, I get it's Nintendo, but from what I've seen, Nintendo has like hentai games and shit. So it's like, what are we doing here? Like, whose call is this? Is this Nintendo, or is this, someone else? Oh, so this game is censored like Wizard's Chess. Yeah, apparently there's a rumor that we don't say fuck on the show, and like I don't know who started that or who believes that, but there is absolutely zero evidence to support that. It's very strange. Royjin is here. Hello, Royjin. So yeah, I don't know necessarily. Like, I don't really know why they have this turned on. Like, basically now it's like, okay, you get it with the fuck that. Exactly. Like some fucking bitch is out there saying that. I don't know who the fuck's saying it, but anyway. Yeah, so it's like I don't know why there's no reason to get it on the Switch. Cynic started that damn rumor, says One Gun. And One Gun's here. Hello, One Gun. And Jesker's back. Hello, Jesker.
Yo. What the fuck is up? How the fuck you doing? What the fuck is going on?
I'm pretty fucking good.
Yeah, pretty fucking good. It's gonna be a pretty good fucking show.
Yeah, it'll be a good fucking show.
That's what the fuck is up.
Yeah, that's what the fuck's happening.
That's right.
You know what? If anyone's gonna say the fuck otherwise, fuck them. I say, fuck them all.
That's right. Fuck them all. Fuck the world. All right. What was it? Seriously, have you seen Game of Thrones?
No.
Ah, shit. I forgot what it was. That Cersei said to Jamie. Fuck everybody else. We're the only ones that matter. Something like that.
Yeah. So 90s is also here. He's only halfway a coward. Working on Cynic's intros. He works that man to death, just truly, he's a slave driver, that Cynic.
I've seen the whip marks on his back, man.
Yeah, you wouldn't think a robot could have whip marks, but they're there.
Oh man, that's it. And the thing is, like the way that the marks are arranged, it spells Cynic on his back. That's the fucked up part. That's a real fucked up part.
It takes work to do that, I read it's good. Jesker, you've poisoned, because as Cynic rambles about Sora being a handsome broad, I read that as Sora in the font that appears on the stream here on the side. Obviously, this is a different one. But yeah.
He's He's what, 16 at this point? Calm down, Cynic. Calm down.
Sora, not handsome broad confirmed. Anyway, so you heard about this news recently, and your exact words were, "What the fuck is Dispatch?" If I remember correctly.
Exactly. What the fuck is Dispatch?
So Dispatch, as I have described it, well, for one, how did you play the Telltale games at all?
Some of them, yeah.
So it is made by a few of the ex-Telltale devs. So because obviously that company got shut down, its assets got bought up by like a different company, and they continued Walking Dead, and they're supposed to be working on Wolf Among Us, but then they're kind of like,
wait, they continued The Walking Dead?
Yeah, they finished The Walking Dead. Remember, it got a final season.
Oh, I thought you meant okay. That was after Telltale went out of business. Really?
Pretty sure.
I thought Telltale did the final season.
No, it was the Telltale name did, but like it was like a THQ Nordic type deal where someone just bought the name.
Oh, gotcha.
Chris Bacon's here. Hello, Chris. But anyway, yeah. So it's a Telltale style, like your choices pop up, game. Without there's no point and click, like, and I was describing it in my review. Speaking of not cowardly, Snowman is here.
Hey, dude, sorry. Fucking didn't realize I'm in another time zone now.
He's like, you know what? Thought it was Tuesday.
I'll be real with you. I thought yesterday was Wednesday.
Well, everything's all fucked up. It's just chaos.
The weather and how it's fucked with my schedule, it's got me all fucked up.
Well, no, I'm in Alabama right now. I didn't realize I'm in another fucking time zone.
Last night, like it was getting close to 9 o'clock, and I was like, where the fuck is Wizard Stream? I was like, what's happening here? Like, is everything okay? And then I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, it's fucking Tuesday. Okay,
he texted me, he's like, you gonna use the link? And I'm like, yeah, at like 9 o'clock.
So you're in Central Time right now, then, ain't you?
Yeah, more traveling for fucking work. They dropped on us at the last minute again. Love it.
So how does it feel being in the proper time zone for once in your life?
I don't know, man. I just want to go back home.
I'm
tired of being
Eastern
away.
Time zone's the best time zone. I mean, think about it. You got New York in the Eastern Time zone. You got Washington, D.C. in the Eastern Time zone. Everything official, all the big shit is in the Eastern Time zone. The entire country revolves around the Eastern Time zone. Fuck you Central, fuck you Mountain Time, fuck you Pacific Time, whatever the fuck you got. I don't know what Hawaii and Alaska's got. Fuck them too.
Preach, brother. Yeah, I would have been on time if I was still in the Eastern Time.
As Cersei once said, fuck everybody else. All that matters is us.
Yeah, fuck the people that say we don't say fuck either.
It's all right. Fuck them too. Bunch of fuckers.
Fuck your wife too. Anyway, so Dispatch is Telltale style choices game, right? You play as this guy, Robert, who is a dispatcher of a company called SDN, which is a subscription service that dispatches superheroes to people who like call them. So you not only do you have your Telltale style thing, there's also like a dispatch game mechanic where you have to you get your map of the city and a little alert pops up and you have to send the right hero for the job, and there's like a percentage based like thing that maybe you have to guess what hero you're going to need based on the context clues. You get a spread of the points you're going to need, so on and so forth, right? On top of a really, really strong story and that really kind of addicting dispatch gameplay with great characters, great voice acting, everything like that. So it's Critical Role meets Telltale, basically.
Okay.
Highly recommend. Ruby
I mean,
King is also here.
If the people who
Hello,
did
Ruby.
Telltale Games are, created this, yeah, sure, I'm all for it. So, exactly why is Nintendo censoring this shit? Because I'm sorry, did you say they had hentai games on Nintendo? What the fuck?
From what I hear, I obviously don't own a Nintendo. I have not gone poking around the Nintendo Switch store.
My cousin tells me they're really great.
Snowman's
You and I are
cousin
going to have a
swears by 'em.
conversation later, Snowman.
Well, talk to my cousin.
No, don't let Jesker talk to any cousins. He's banned from that.
Oh, the cousin. Dagnabbit, that is part of my parole.
Hentai games on Nintendo. I mean, that's what I hear. People were like, "What the fuck?" Like, there's hentai games on here.
Nintendo, you dirty, dirty boy.
I mean, it probably at least like
that's the
softcore's-
Japanese way, man.
Yeah,
That's just another Tuesday for them.
but no. So
You're not wrong.
not only like the nudity and obviously the sex scene, I can understand if they're like, okay, we're blocking that by default. But every curse word bleeped out, like that one's crazy. Because there's no like there's all these fucking mature games on the Switch. Witcher's there, Fallout's there. I think Cyberpunk is there now, or will be, or something like that. But there's a lot of like mature ass games on the Switch, and to my knowledge, they don't bleep all the curse words out, and no option to remove it.
Put a rating on it that's appropriate, and parents actually be fucking parents.
Yeah, and even so, like, I mean, the game, like, it has its stuff. Like, the nudity is never. There's only the sex scene, and that's it. All the other nudity is comedic or like normal.
In the hentai game?
Oh, in the dispatch game.
Oh.
We could do a review of the hentai games later. Okay, we'll worry about that later.
Okay. I'll let my cousin know.
Welcome to the club.
but anyway, yeah. So the dispatch, we'll see what comes out of this. It may have been a bug, and they didn't mean to lock it and do all that by default. Because, like I said, all those options are in the game. Like, you can turn them on if you want. Ruby says, "Well, hold on. With these exclamation points and what you're talking about, I need to do the voice to do this, Ruby. So, like, we need more hentai games with big toddy hentai milfs. Okay, need the big toddies.
Why does he always got to be Jewish?
Yeah.
Not Jewish. That's what he sounds like. Okay, I'm tired of doing this.
Ow!
It's
How do
what
you-
he sounds like. You don't need to do the voice. Well, I already did the voice. It's too late. Anyway, so yeah, so definitely play Dispatch if you haven't already.
Going on 9 weeks in a row of Dispatch being the main topic.
Yeah, it's never. We have not talked about Dispatch that much.
8 weeks.
We could stand to talk about Dispatch more. Whenever we're not talking about Dispatch, everyone should be saying, "Where's Dispatch?"
Where's
anyway.
that patch? How about that?
Now that you
Everyone's
both
on
are
Discord
here,
and Dispatch, but no one ever talks about that cord and that patch.
did you do your breathalyzer before you popped on the stream?
I'm
You know I
fucking
mandate-
sober, bro. I just woke
I
up.
mandated that. Anyway, Jesker,
Yes.
what have you been up to?
Been snowed in. Had a flat tire this morning. I have been working with a shit ton of AI software, just doing a shit ton of experimentation. Might have something in the works. We'll see.
You being a talentless hack and doing your whole project with AI though, but
Hey, you know what? You know what? Fuck you, Patrick.
What project? Your book you're writing? You're doing with AI?
No. I'm doing experimentation with AI.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm fucking around with AI right now to see what I can do with it.
As long as you don't marry her.
Yeah,
It's like, well, it's 2026, bro.
hey,
Nothing
we're
is
close.
well, hold on. How about say, whoa? Almost nothing is illegal anymore. Let me correct myself.
Yeah, you don't want to marry those clankers. Yeah, like doing AI projects, it's fun. I've kind of been thinking about this a lot because the AI stuff's gone back and forth, and it's mainly like I don't like it when companies do it. When you see companies being like, here's our AI fucking bullshit. It's like, nah, bitch, you can afford to pay people to do this properly. Don't fucking cheap out and do the AI. You've been doing this fine for decades.
I don't like what I'm hearing
They're
right
going
now.
they're going to do it anyways because they're a bunch of greedy bastards. But I think I agree. AI should be used for the little people, the small people, not small like Ruby.
But
Small
Ruby
in
can
other
use
ways.
it too, though.
Ruby,
Not
yeah, of
barring
course,
Ruby.
yeah. We're all equal opportunity AI
No,
people
I
around
disagree.
here. Yeah. No, you racist. You racist.
No, I just don't like midgets.
Oh, that's acceptable.
Yeah, you know how many people in this world are shorter than Snowman? It's not many. He has to hate where he can.
Look, I
No,
get
I
it,
wouldn't be
man.
accepting of them.
I
Those
get
would be
it,
my
man.
people.
I believe in being progressive, but midgets, come on, I'm not even I'm that progressive. That's
Nah,
ridiculous.
throw them in the pit.
Into the volcano they go.
You can fit a lot of them in there in the pit.
Yeah, just need a little thimble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Like,
wake up with
you
a
gotta
bunch
put
of midgets standing outside my door with torches and pitchforks.
like Ruby's climbing up the thing like in Dark Knight Rises, and he's like got the rope around.
Jesus.
The child make the climb.
And zooms
Without
out,
the
it's
rope.
just a curb.
Ese, Pasha, Ese, Pasha.
He's just scaling like a couch.
Yeah, Ese, Pasha, Pasha. No, yeah. So like, I saw like Coca-Cola's ad. And I'm like, this is weird. McDonald's did one. It's like, stop doing it. I was seeing T-shirts with fucking AI on it, and I'm like, quit that shit. Fucking pay people to draw shit. Like, it's perfectly fine to do that. You've been doing it forever. Pay actual people to do shit. Stop trying to like shove it into Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley don't need that fucking money. Put it back into the actual creators. Now, if you're a creator and you're unable to pay a guy, and that's your thing that's stopping you, like, if I can't pay a guy, I'm not making, or like, I'm unable to pay a guy, so I'm not making this.
Right. Yeah,
And so it's like, all right, so use the robot. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
If that gets big and do all that, do an HD remaster, pay a guy. You're not keeping the robot thing. You got to start with the robot thing, but like, come on,
Disagree.
put some soul into it.
Nah, if we go Snowman's route, there's a lot of people that'll never get to live out their dreams.
Right. You got to do it the hard way, like everyone else.
But everybody else is not doing it the hard way.
It's all going to be slop. My thing is, uncreative people are still going to make slop with or without AI.
Is true.
Unless they put in the work to learn and become better.
But you know what? True creative people are going to be able to use AI properly to make good shit. That's what you're missing, Snowman. It's not the tool that's the problem. It is, and it has always been, the human behind the tool.
It's not the wand, it's the wizard.
Exactly. Nuclear fusion. You can use it for weapons, or you can use it to power France.
Well, I think too that most creative people are just going to use it as a tool, like sparingly, not do entire projects using AI. But I could be wrong.
I mean, yeah, like most people, like creative people, like, so like when I use AI for shit, I'm not just going to go with the first generation and be like, look, it's cool, right? I'm like, no, come on. Like, this needs to work a specific way. If I could draw this, how it's in my head, I'd just do it, but I can't, And so it's like, I got to
get better at drawing.
I got to make it,
but Snowman,
shit it out.
I think the problem that you're missing here is that
I ain't missing shit, Jesker.
Nothing goes over my head.
Not everybody. It doesn't matter how hard you work on something. If you don't have the talent, you don't have the talent.
Right.
Like, listen, no matter what I do, I will never be an NFL quarterback. No matter how much I work at it, I will never be an NFL quarterback.
Right. So you don't get to turn yourself into a robot to become an
But
NFL quarterback.
you're not turning yourself into a robot. You're using a tool that's available.
It's your
Right. Yeah, you can use the tool, but I think it's hack if you're gonna your whole project is made using AI.
I'd say it's only hack if you think your AI is better than pencil, like the people that put in the work. You're like, you loser, you put in the work drawing, right? And it's like my shit's better than if it would have been drawn. Like, no. Like you can be like, hey, this is the only way I could get this out. It's still technically concept because until it's done by all humans, it's not finished. But I really like this idea. I wanted to kind of see it in a visual way.
I think in 10 years, this debate's going to be irrelevant because it's going to be so prevalent, it's not going to matter.
I say 10 years, AI as we use it now ain't here. It's gone.
Well,
It'll be way more advanced.
It'll get more advanced.
It bubble pop.
I don't buy the bubble myth.
The .com thing.
I don't buy the bubble myth.
But I will say
I think there will be a skimming of the fat when it comes to AI. Like there is way too many fucking AI companies right now. I'm hearing an echo.
Yeah, it's Snowman.
Snowman. Okay, there we go. I think there's too many AI companies, and I think there's too many people with AI that don't know what the fuck they're doing. And I think there will be a skimming of the fat, but that's natural for any industry. You cut out the weak links in it, and you're left with the top guys. I mean that's just that's how any industry works. But I don't think AI is not going anywhere.
I will never argue against that ever.
Now,
I think it's going to become more and more prevalent.
Yeah.
So what if, in order to improve, like what if they replaced your arms with AI and that's how you could draw your comic, right?
So I just tell my arms what to do and then they do it, but I'm not that one's crazy. I don't know about that one.
Let me ask you something.
Hold on, Jessica. Hold on. So what if Clarence Bodiger shoots off your arms and your legs, and then you're taken in by OCP, and they're like, "You're gonna be one badass motherfucker," right? And you're like,
"All right, well, if I get told that, then yeah, that's fine. As long as someone tells me I'm gonna be a bad motherfucker, then that's fine."
See, Jessica doesn't get that because he hasn't seen the fucking movie.
Oh God. I get it. It's older, but come on, man. It's a masterpiece classic.
What movie are we talking about?
RoboCop.
Ah, shit. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. You know what other movie I haven't seen and everybody's at work is getting on to me about it? I've never seen American Pie.
Whatever. That one's not that big of a deal, bro.
I don't like.
Oh, you listen to everybody at work like, you gotta see American Pie. It's a classic. Blah, 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 blah,
Swan is here. Hello, Swan. You know what? I don't like the ending.
American Pie. I don't even really remember the ending.
I don't like that they all lose their virginities.
Whoa. Okay. Spoilers.
Beefy is here. Hello, Beefy.
It's the movie's whatever, Jessica. Don't tell them guys to fuck off.
I like the song.
Drove
my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
Yeah, American Pie's all right. I think I haven't seen any of the sequels. I mean, I watched it back when I was a teenager, but
they at work they were saying the sequels are garbage. I shouldn't watch them.
Yeah, that's what I think I've gathered.
It's like have you seen oh my God, what's that movie with Jonah Hill and McLovin and
Superbad?
Sarah? Yeah, Superbad. It's kind of like Superbad. It's just like a teen coming of age kind of sex hungry movie.
Yeah, it's like the teen coming of age sex hungry movie. Like,
I'd say Superbad is more fun than that.
Is it? I thought Superbad was
Oh, you haven't even seen Superbad?
Isn't that superhero movie?
No, you're thinking of Super with fucking Rainn Wilson.
Yeah, that movie sucks.
I said, isn't that superhero movie? Which one, Jesker? There's like 100 of them at this fucking
Yeah.
point.
Isn't that film?
Yeah, with the guy.
Yeah, isn't that? It wasn't that directed by that one dude.
And that's
what-
that moving picture, ain't it?
What movie were you thinking of, Jessica, for Superbad?
Oh shit!
Was it the one with Rainn Wilson and Ellen Page? Did I nail it? Because that's called Super. That's what I was like.
I'm thinking about the one. It's the shit. What's that movie?
They're talking in it, and the
Love
characters.
It's the dude. He was like a really big star, like back in the mid 2000s. Fuck.
Superhero.
Oh yeah, that guy.
And like there was
Yeah,
a
with-
purple haired chick.
Oh, Kick-Ass.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
Kick-Ass. It's a comic book adaptation.
Kick-Ass was okay too. I mean, it's whatever.
Roygen wants to know if you've seen Tropic Thunder.
I have not seen Tropic Thunder.
I have not seen Tropic Thunder either.
I haven't seen it all the way through.
Thank you, Beefy, for liking the stream. Says I was like fifth like. I was the fifth like. There are two of you who haven't liked. Angry.
Oh, I'm liking.
Like,
I'm liking. I'm
like-
turning into a werewolf.
Yeah, damn it. I was gonna say liking like a lichen. Turning it, got that lycanthrope.
Tropic Thunder has some great scenes in it, though. Lycanthrope.
Then we go full retard. Kick all three of you. Well, have you seen Tropic Thunder, Snowman? Then
I've seen most of it, just really not all the way through from front to back.
yeah, it's on the list, but I don't know. Like, I'm sure I enjoy it. I just never am like.
Out
I
of
wanna-
those three movies, Superbad, American Pie, Tropic Thunder, I'd probably go Tropic Thunder first.
Oh yeah, I mean, like from what I hear, that would make the most sense. Like Tropic Thunder is like a benchmark comedy movie. Like it's people praise it up and down.
Praise you up and down.
All right. Anyway, speaking. Well, actually, can't really transition yet. But Snowman, besides getting dragged to Alabama to work in Cynic's editing mines? What have you been up to?
Well, it's been pretty much fucking it this week, but finally got all my paperwork and everything done for my new house. The final inspection is the 19th, and the close date is the 26th. And I'm so fucking excited because that's when I start to transform into my final form, baby. All my writing and drawing is gonna level up. I'm gonna have nothing but time to do that and get in fucking shape. I won't be my whole family. I'll just be just by myself, complete peace and quiet, so I can just focus on everything that needs to get done. And I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, that'll be good. I have that to look forward to this weekend when I have like 2 days off. I'm like, I don't really have to go out. I do have to go to the laundromat, do laundry, but otherwise, like, I'm locking myself in. I ain't walking out until I got some fucking art done or some shit. I don't know.
Just go hyperbolic time chamber on them, bro.
No matter what you hear, do not open this door.
If I'm not back in
Open
5
it,
minutes,
open it,
just
open it.
wait longer.
But yeah, I really gotta work on like my new profile picture or something because I am just been dragging my feet on that. But other comic stuff got worked on. Like I talked about last week that we're in a couple of months or so we should be able to announce the name of everything and hit the ground running with all that because the legalese is getting worked through. So that's good. And all that, so as long as like that's still kind of moving, then art's not, you're at least you're accomplishing something. So it's like, okay, you don't have to feel too bad. But
Yeah, as long as
anyway,
you something.
back on track. we'll hit this here starting. We'll continue, moving off the Dispatch Gaming news. We'll hit this because it's a little quick. But Solid Snake is back, possibly, after a long absence of really. When was the last time it was Metal Gear Solid 4, right? It's the last time we see Solid
No.
Snake.
Oh yeah, Solid Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I got a Solid Snake right now.
I tell you, I see a Solid Snake every time I look down, huh?
Every time I look in the mirror.
I mean, if Kojima's not working on it, who gives a shit?
Well, I'll tell you one person. Who do you think, Jesker, would be the person that you'd want to handle Solid Snake? What company? You're like, you know what? These guys. They put out bangers.
Ubisoft.
I'm gonna say something besides FromSoft. Sorry, Jesker. Go ahead.
You say Jesker?
Ubisoft.
And you say that humorly.
Yeah.
Unironically.
Fuck, I don't know. Nintendo? No, not Nintendo.
I mean, they had him in Smash. Technically, that was the last time we saw Solid Snake. I was wrong. He was in Smash. Well, Jesker, magically appearing out of nowhere due to the monkey's paw curling, Ubisoft has teased for Rainbow Six Siege their new operative.
Oh shit.
Closing. We only get one shot at this.
And we'll see the full reveal Sunday, February 15th.
I thought you were saying there's gonna be another Metal Gear game.
I pulled a sneaky on you.
You bastard.
Yeah, so
you pulled a Solid Snake on us.
Not only do we hear the Codex call, but you see Sam Fisher from what's the fuck his Splinter
Cell.
Was also added to Rainbow Six Siege previously as an operative. And so then we get the tease of Solid Snake. Coming off of the tweet with the, of course, red exclamation point as their emoji.
Interesting. Her Rainbow Six Siege is really good.
It's been going for a while. I remember it came out like 2016, I want to say, or like it was around that time. Yeah, year 11. So yeah, it was probably 2015. Came out. I always liked people playing. I always watched like people playing it, and like when they would. I mainly liked the terrorist hunt because that was the main one that it's easy to play with. Just like 5 guys. You don't have to play online, and you just are hunting down like the group of terrorists, and you got to kill them all. That seemed like the fun one to play. But yeah, so Jesker, how does it feel to have manifested this into reality?
I wish I could manifest some lottery numbers into reality.
So what's a fun thing with this is that this is not the first time that Ubisoft has referenced Metal Gear Solid, because in Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands, they did a free update as they did because it was a live service, I believe. They did an update that added missions where you helped an old Sam Fisher, and he had a line in there which I always respected them to do for doing this. It was always like, I don't know why, like it was just like I liked the reference, but basically like this girl's about, I don't know if she'll say it in this clip, but she's like, they don't make them like you, Sam.
Yeah, I've heard they don't make them like me anymore.
Yeah.
There was this other guy, though. Army infiltration. He wore a bandana or something.
I heard he finally retired.
Really?
Yep.
It's only me.
Yeah, I remember like people just talking about that line where he's just like then it's only me. Like, because it's like Metal Gear ended. There were no like stealth games, military stealth games anymore. It was just Splinter Cell, and then Splinter Cell just kind of gone. But it's just that it was like the respect they paid to Metal Gear to be like just like there was this
That's
one
cool.
guy, military infiltration. It's like, yeah, he retired, and it's only me. But yeah, so Metal Gear and Splinter Cell technically in the same universe, sort of, maybe, kind of.
Here we go, man. Time for the crossover.
I mean, there's really nothing else left.
Yeah,
This
and
Splinter Cell just disappeared out of fucking nowhere.
Which
Yeah,
is
and-
weird too, man, because back in the early mid 2000s, everybody was talking about Splinter Cell.
Because it was the only game like that could quote unquote that was competing with Metal Gear Solid. There's no other game like those two out there.
yeah.
That's true.
When
I'm not saying
Like-
that's it's like not good or anything, but that's why it was like as hot as it was.
they
Or one of the
banished,
reasons why.
Blacklist. That was the last one in 2013.
Yeah, I knew it'd been a minute.
Yeah, but they like banished Sam to being cameo guy, like in that Tom Clancy game. He appears in Rainbow Six. Then he'll like I think he's in Far Cry New Dawn, or there's like you can do a mission and you unlock the Sam Fisher stealth suit in that from like a thing. It's like this has been long abandoned or something like that. Like there's like random shit with like, oh yeah, throw fucking Splinter Cell in there as a reference. Like the old heads will love it,
Oh, I lied. You know what? There was even before Splinter Cell, there's Metal Gear Solid, and then you had Siphon Filter. And
Oh, yeah.
then does anyone remember Siphon Filter? They had like 2 or 3 games, and then Splinter Cell came along.
99.
What, Siphon Filter?
Yeah, the year I was born.
Damn, you old cracker.
Damn.
Now we're supposed to say Nillas now.
Nillas?
Yeah.
Or white people.
Hey, it's on re-released on PlayStation 4 and 5 in 2022. Trophy support.
Oh, shit.
Play it right now. Yeah, Siphon Filter.
That's a cool ass fucking name.
It's this classic like 2000s
Uh-huh.
like just fucking Siphon Filter. Like what does it mean? I don't know.
Never said or referenced ever in the game.
Yeah, it's just a thing. We need to stop Project Siphon Filter. Now, saying it out loud, it's a little bit extra. Like there's something
That's
about
why
it
it's cool, dude.
No, I mean I just like to say it like
There's
what's it
nothing to
called?
do with siphons
Syllables.
and or filters.
Yeah. Gabe Logan, and Leanne Zing are tasked by the United States government to apprehend a German international terrorist. A new super spy genre hybrid that contained elements of stealth action and puzzle solving. The game was also canceled several times during development.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of more. There was like those 3.
Military stealth, because like I don't like because Hitman obviously don't count.
Nah, that's like its own kind of game.
It's its own thing. Sniper Elite,
Mm,
because it's not like they specifically called it like infiltration, is what they say in that Tom Clancy clip. None of them really do like because Ghost Recon is like open world. Sniper
Hitman
Elite,
is more. Hitman's like, it's not like government shit. It's more. It's like I don't know.
you're assassinating like specific targets and shit.
Yeah, it doesn't got to deal with terrorists and like government conspiracies and science
Yeah.
experiments and shit.
The history of stealth games.
There's been plenty of stealth games, but nothing like the Sypha filters and Splinter Cells and
Action redefined. Victor is here. Hello, Victor. I take a Heavenly Sword or Time Splitters remake.
Ooh.
Didn't Time Splitters get like ported, but like inside of another game or something?
I never played Heavenly Sword or Time Splitters, but I know Time Splitters was like huge back in the day.
Let's see if there was. Yeah, Homefront. Yeah, Homefront: The Revolution in 2016. You can go to arcade cabinet and it has the complete native 4K port of the original Time Splitters 2. It's just inside Homefront: The Revolution.
Damn, that's cool.
I
I
when
love that
games
when the game
do
you go
that.
to like a side area in a game and it's like arcades. And there's like two arcade games and they're like old school games you could play.
Yeah, the Yakuza games do that. I know at least when I played Like a Dragon Pirate in Hawaii, they had Tekken 1.
Oh, whoa.
The whole Tekken 1 in there. Remember, maybe it was Virtual Fighter.
Either
There
or,
was
that's fucking cool.
the Sega one.
Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, Virtual Fighter.
Yeah.
I miss Virtual Fighter.
Yeah, both of those.
And then I
games
think
are
they
good.
had like 1 and 2. Well, they had like there's a ton of Sega games inside the in there. Trying to see if I can find the list. Yeah, so the other Like a Dragon titles, Pirate Yakuza and Hawaii features unlockable emulations of older Sega games such as Master System, SG-1000, Poseidon Wars 3D, Space Hunter 3D, Starjacker, arcade game, The Ocean Hunter. But that doesn't even list like the other like ones you can play. But yeah, you can play all like Sega Master System games and all that shit.
In Yakuza?
In the Yakuza Like a Dragon games.
That's fucking cool.
Like I like, especially like when they do that, because you know you just own the rights. It's just like, fuck it. Here's just like the amount of data that's in this old game is like nothing compared to what comes in these like modern fucking games. So it's like,
It's like 35 kilobytes.
yeah. So it's just like, fuck it. Here you go. Have fun. So yeah. So Solid Snake is back. It is funny though, just to live in a world where Metal Gear is actually getting like use again, because Konami, you know, for people who followed their stuff, Konami put all of their eggs in the pachinko machine basket. They're like, nah, let's fuck America, fuck the West. Let's throw these fucking bingo slot game, gotcha game shit, like actual machines in these arcades, pay a bunch of money to make shit out of that. And then because everyone's going to be going to arcades in Japan, there's never going to be nothing that hits Japan or the rest of the world that stops everyone from having to go outside and enjoy time in arcades. And then COVID happened, and then Konami lost a bunch of money. They're like, wait. Maybe what if there was a way for us to have games at home? What if we did that? And that was the thing we did. And so then Konami had to scramble and be like, wait, we want video games again. We're not done. Here's Metal Gear Peace, the fucking Snake Eater remake, and you know, here's all this other shit. And too bad they got rid of Kojima. You know, they could have at least had some new Metal Gear thing, but
Yeah, I
know,
mean,
at
you
least-
can't really do unless he gets some trusted confidant that knows the story in and out and can continue it. But
yeah, and I wouldn't even like. I don't know who I would trust. You know, like I don't know who's that big with Metal Gear. You know, it's like it would have to be Kojima. You know, he can't do nothing but because Metal Gear is its own weird brand of weird that you kind of have to have him do it. The only other person would be the guy that did Revengeance, but that was its own different thing.
yeah,
Like it's close, but
completely different game and story.
yeah, completely different. Yeah, even then, Kojima was the designer. You know, so they don't have like the writer on here. This is still probably the best dumb name ever. When you think about it.
What?
Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Oh, yeah. Oh, terrible, terrible name.
Terrible, awesome. It's so good, it's great and bad. Yeah, so Etsu Tamari was the writer. Doesn't even
But
have a
I think that
Wikipedia.
the Metal Gear ran its course. I mean, it had hella like mobile games for like PSP.
Yeah,
And
portable ops.
all the prequels, all the original Nintendo games.
Hmm. Now it living on in like remakes and remasters and ports and stuff. I think is perfectly fine for it.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, and I would kind of want Metal Gear to get like Metal Gear Rising to continue on. But you know, it is
Has
what
its
it
own
is.
like action series. That'd be cool.
Yeah, because there are no like the character action games like that don't exist anymore. They're like, you know,
I mean, you got
there's
Ninja Gaiden 4 that just came out.
as true. Ninja Gaiden 4 is I've heard is like basically like a Revengeance like spiritual successor.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, Stellar Blade. Oh, what's that one that just came out? What's that movie with those guys in it?
That talk the talk you
I
guys.
think it was in theaters at one point.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, the return of the action game like the God of Wars and Ninja Gaiden. There's some new games like that on the horizon. It's coming back a little bit.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them, like a lot of things that wanted to be like action games became like Souls likes. Like they're like, oh, we could do it like a Souls like thing.
Yeah,
Because look, gone are the days of the Devil May Cry likes, you know, like
the hyper
Revengeances.
combos, air juggle games.
Yeah, the rating system and the um, you know, and all that shit. Like those the actual character action game stuff. So,
In Ninja Gaiden 4, you could suck my balls because it wasn't Ryu Hayabusa. You have to beat the whole game, and then you get to play as Ryu. You play through the whole game again as Ryu Hayabusa. I'm like, me motherfuckers, I got the game because I want to play as Ryu Hayabusa.
uh, just like Metal Gear.
Yeah,
You got Metal Gear 2. You got Raiden.
but Metal Gear Solid. I mean, there is a lot of character switching and like clone work going on and shit, so it kind of makes sense for Metal Gear Solid. But yeah, it did kind of suck for Metal Gear Solid 2 when you had to play as Raiden.
Anyway, tell you what doesn't suck, and that's Star Wars.
Oh, I don't know about
What?
that statement.
Star Wars doesn't suck only when it stars Darth Maul, who is getting his own spin-off, Maul Shadow Lord, or I believe is what it's called, where he is the ruler of his own crime syndicate, which we saw a glimpse of in Solo, if I remember correctly, the after credit scene of Solo, and then never heard anything about it again until now. So let's see what we got here.
Times have changed. I will show you the galaxy for what it truly is. See things from a new perspective.
Is this what our future holds? Always running.
I invite you to look more closely.
What are we dealing with?
Good question. And I offer you an opportunity.
You really just can't get like cooler than just Darth Maul just fucking popping out that lightsaber.
So
He's definitely one of the coolest Darths.
here's my thing about it. We already know what happens to Darth Maul, though.
Yeah, like Rojan says, didn't Maul die in Rebels?
He did. Like, we've had Maul, obviously, episode 1. We had Maul in Clone Wars. We've had Maul in Rebels. We had the cameo in Solo. they're really running this guy into the ground. Can we get more of Dooku? I think Dooku's honestly a more interesting character.
Yeah, I mean, we got him a little bit in the that Tales of the Jedi thing, which was their last animated project here.
Yeah, Dooku's. I've always found Dooku to be more interesting with his backstory and everything.
Well, especially if you go through the whole, like, because he was Qui-Gon's master, right?
Yes. So Yoda trained Dooku. Dooku trained Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon trained Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan trained Anakin, and Luke was trained by Yoda and Obi-Wan. So yeah, yes. But Dooku is also, so when you look at the prequel era villains, they're all like echoes of what Vader would become. Maul is essentially like Palpatine's tool. Dooku is the fallen Jedi. And Grievous represents like him becoming a cyborg. And all three together, you get Vader pretty much. But like the reason Dooku fell, like his ideology, he had issues with the Republic, issues with the Jedi. He's got a more fascinating backstory than Darth Maul, where Darth Maul was pretty much just brainwashed from a young age. I don't know. I find Dooku more interesting.
Maul got more interesting after he died.
That's true.
Attention Sister says, we all know who won World War II. People still go see movies about it. I just hope this is good. I mean, yeah, like...
Well, when Maul was first introduced in the Phantom Menace, I mean, he's kind of just... He doesn't say anything. They don't really say anything about him. Like, in the whole movie, he's kind of just the Darth of the movie.
Yeah.
And they start to flesh him out with all the side shit is when he starts to get even cooler.
Yeah, like I said, it's after he dies. Because we don't really get flashbacks pre-Phantom Menace, I don't think, for like him all that much in official like movie or TV show.
Well, if you read the some of the novels and stuff, you find out more about, which again, this is all legends at this point, but you find out more about Maul's backstory. And essentially, like, he was trained. Like, because remember, in episode 1, Palpatine had to stay hidden and everything. And Palpatine's master Plagueis also had to stay hidden. Basically, Maul was the tool that they could use to do things more in the open, whereas them as proper Sith Lords had to stay in the shadows. He did a lot of the grunt work, pretty much.
But yeah, so like Roygen says, he dies in one strike, but not just in one strike. That one strike is in Maul's trying to do the exact same double-bladed attack move that he used on Qui-Gon to kill him, but Obi-Wan, who has been reliving that moment for his entire life, counters him, and that's what kills him.
Yeah, because I had the same reaction. I was like, really? That's it? But then when I realized what that was actually representing, I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. I can roll with that. Plus, you also got to think, like, Obi-Wan at that point in his life is more centered and balanced mentally and emotionally. And Maul's just out the fucking deep end at that point.
Yeah. And that's why, like, I have here as my thing of the look at what I've risen above, because I love that line where he sees him, he's like, look at what you've become. And Obi-Wan just goes, look at what I've risen above.
Yep.
That whole scene is just great. That whole moment. But anyway.
Yeah. As much as I hate on Disney Star Wars, there has been some moments where it's had its gems. It's had its gems. And that's one of them.
Maul.
We have all been made to suffer. We survive, but do not live. The Emperor wants you dead. Chains can be broken.
Hang on!
And empires can be shattered.
So yeah, Maul Shadow Lord.
I mean, he's kind of he's one of those characters where less is more.
I don't think so. I mean, because
He's just more mysterious than anything.
we learned so much about his people and his home world, and like I said, this all takes place after his death. So he's cut in half, right? And he survives out of pure hatred and gets robot spider legs, and then eventually gets normal legs and becomes king
That's
of
silly.
Mandalore.
Dude, that's silly.
What? It's still he's a
It is
space
kind of silly.
wizard demon. It's all silly. It's Star Wars, for God's sake.
Yeah, but come on, man.
Come on.
This motherfucker got cut in half. He got sent down the fucking whatever it was, the tube in Naboo. I mean,
Getting the robot lower half is okay, but then he gets regular legs again. That's fucking silly.
no. He still has robot legs.
Oh, we said he gets like
He gets he just goes to like he has like spider legs, and then he goes to like normal bipedal legs.
Yeah. Because he went the reason you don't see him in episode 2 or any time before Clone Wars is because he basically he ended up on a garbage planet, went mad, and used the scrap there to build his spider legs.
Oh, you ended up on Earth?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I always found it. I remember watching the episode where it shows how he survived, and he lands on these. They were giant fans or something, and they swing him through this tube that makes him go into the garbage thing on Naboo, and he ends. I'm just okay, this is a fucking stretch. Holy shit! It was. Don't get me wrong. Maul does some really cool stuff. That whole thing with him and Ahsoka in the last season.
Yeah,
that shit is fire. But at the same time, was Maul really necessary to bring back? I don't think so. I mean, they've done good stuff with them, but Lucas's original vision, Maul was always just a grunt. He was always a tool.
The problem is with this is that this ties together a thing that was set up in a live action movie after credit scene 10 years ago. If you're going to set up something in the after credit scene of the movie, it should be paid off in a movie. And they just didn't want to pay it off.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's yeah, it's cool. Maul is cool. Animated Maul is cool. But if we would have got to see live action this version of Maul in a something live action after Solo, like a Solo 2 or a Lando movie or something, it would have been better. They waited too long. They dragged their feet. They moved to the Disney Plus stuff. It kind of got kicked around.
Oh my God! Did you see what Swan just said in the chat?
I see what Swan just said.
God, Swan, my nose can't bleed any harder.
Whoa!
She's taking some drinks. Okay, it's goofy. But Intent Shifter had made a note about how they fixed the muddy color problem. And the animation, it's true, it is better. And there was a note about that where they said that they really took it up a notch with going back to the practical ways of capturing brushstrokes by painting them on glass, shooting them strategically, placing them in shots. They even went back to establishing matte paintings on canvas. There's always different challenges with every show that we do, but this one in particular raised the bar. We also wanted the animation, body mechanics, and the facials to be more fluid from our previous work. And everyone worked closely to upgrade the performances of our main characters. So, definitely appreciation for the animation. Because, they've been using this type of animation style since Clone Wars, So, no, yeah, we get it, Swan. You're sending the feet. You want people to send feet pics to the snowman.
Send them here. Send them my way.
Yeah. You got it. But yeah, so I probably won't watch it because I haven't really been up to date on my Star Wars. But we'll see what happens. See what they got cooking over there.
They just shouldn't have killed him off at the end of Phantom Menace. But they probably didn't think they were ever gonna use it much, I guess.
No, because
No,
they didn't exist. There was no they back
remember,
then. It was
Yeah.
Lucas.
it was George.
There was
George
always a
control.
they.
George was always in control of the prequels. You got to remember, in George Lucas's head, Maul is just a tool.
Right.
He is there to be the Sith that gets in the big lightsaber fight because Palpatine can't. Because Palpatine in the first film is who? The Phantom Menace. You can't be a phantom if you're out there fighting.
Right.
Okay. So Maul had to be the grunt.
He's a phantom.
Still one of the greatest fight scenes in all of Star Wars and
Oh, absolutely.
cinema. That last fight scene is so cool.
And then Dooku, the reason Maul got taken out and Dooku got put in is because Dooku's more politically savvy and he could run the Separatists better than Maul could. Maul was too angry back then. Maul was too into his feels back then to be a political leader.
Oh, he was a soy boy liberal.
No, he had like a major rage boner against the Jedi. Like if you read some of the novels and stuff from
Never
back
went
then,
away.
yeah, if you read the novels and stuff from back then, there's times when he's on Coruscant just looking at the Jedi Temple and he's like, I could just go in there and slaughter every fucking body. Like it's like, whoa, chill the fuck out, dude. And Palpatine's always like, calm the fuck down. Like shit. Like we're the rule of two Sith. We're the rule of two Sith, man. We're the Banite Sith. We don't just go charging in. You gotta manipulate this shit from the shadow, bruh. Like, shut the fuck out. And Maul's like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna kill everybody. I'm gonna drop them all down. Like that was Maul back in the day. Now, when he comes back in Clone Wars, he does become more. He becomes way more politically savvy. But Phantom Menace Maul, nah, he was like, I want that Jedi blood. I want to drink that Jedi blood.
Kenobi.
I'll be right back.
I'd say send cousin pics to Jesker, but no one else has photos of Jesker's cousins. So. But yeah, so I mean, we'll see. Like I said, we'll see what they're cooking up over there. But like I said, this was long time in the making, and they're just now getting to it. And they should have done this years ago in a movie.
If they're gonna take this long, they should have done it fucking hand drawn. That would have been really cool.
I mean, they more or less. I mean, they're at least like they're painting like canvases, and they're doing who knows what else with the. I mean, because they're still like it's weird because they're still like CG models and stuff. They're like fucking around with, but
it looks just like any other Pixar movie they make.
Yeah, that's weird. Like I wouldn't say that it's Pixar, but it's yeah.
It looks just like any other CGI animated movie that they've been making.
I mean, it looks definitely like all their other Star Wars ones because it's the same studio, but I do wish they would do something to 2D, but
it's like once in a while or something, man.
You know,
I mean, is it even? I guess it's just the talent. I mean, I don't even know though. I guess animators are like rare as shit these days. Because CGI is not cheap either.
Yeah, I mean, you could do the. You know, you could. I mean, yeah. Their animated lightsabers also always look weird because when you watch them, they kind of like have like pool noodle physics where they kind of go like
they're like my peg. They're like flaccid snake.
Yeah, they kind of just swing around there like they're not. They're liquid snake.
Yeah, it goes from solid to liquid to flaccid.
Yeah. Tell you what is kind of flaccid and it shouldn't be done. Really should have just let a movie franchise that, let's be honest, shouldn't have made it past the first one, but they just keep trying, they keep going, and it's like we don't have to keep trying. This ain't like a Predator, this ain't an Alien, this ain't a Terminator. You don't really need to make more of this. It has Rambo.
Well, yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was ever meant to be because it's based off a book. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So now they're making a John Rambo movie that is a prequel to First Blood.
I mean, it's kind of interesting, I guess, because you can kind of see how fucked up he gets from everything he's been through. I mean, you get to see him go through all the shit that makes him fucked up.
When I was 11, I saw First Blood for the first time, and it changed my life. Rambo wasn't just a film to me. It stayed with me growing up and was a defining influence on why I wanted to become a filmmaker. As we begin production on the origin of John Rambo, we're going back to the beginning. This is Rambo stripped down, raw, and real, a survival story about endurance, persistence, and lost innocence. It's an honor to shape this next chapter with deep respect for the character and the legacy, and bring audiences the start of John Rambo's journey.
I mean, because really there wasn't supposed to be any. Because at the end of the first movie, he was supposed to blow his brains out, but they changed it to make a fucking franchise. But if you're going to do more Rambo, it would be interesting to see how he became who he was, I guess.
Who do you get to play Stallone? You know,
did you just do the de-aging fucking bullshit that they did in The Irishman?
I really hope that they don't. Like, because we saw Last Blood, we saw like Rambo's been done to death.
Yeah,
it's over.
It was supposed to be a traumatic, like tragic story. Like he's supposed to, at the end of the movie, where he's like surrounded by the cops or whatever, he's supposed to kill himself. Now, I'm pretty sure it's based off a book. I'm not just sure how the book ends, but I think it's supposed to end on a more darker note like that.
Maybe this will lead to something where it's like, okay, we didn't try to make a generic action slop movie. You know, we tried to make something groundbreaking and cool and serious and all this. And so maybe it'll lead to something better than just like, more fucking
more character based, more nuanced.
Yeah. Like not another like, all right, franchise sequel schlop prequel, let's do it, right? Like,
have you seen First Blood?
I haven't seen any Rambo movie, no.
Because the first one, I mean, it is an action movie, but it is very heavily a character movie too.
It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if they go more like that with it's an action movie, but it's more focused on like John Rambo and his struggles, and because it would be, I would assume, like him getting captured and tortured and shit in Vietnam, because that's why he's all like insane.
Yeah, it'll be the general guy or whatever, like training him and making him,
or that, yeah, or before he even goes to Vietnam. That'd be kind of interesting.
I mean, they got to they got to show Vietnam, and they got to make it like this gritty thing and do all that with it. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they don't try to franchise it. If it's good, leave it there. Don't try to do like, well, now we're going to tell a story that's still before First Blood, but it's not, we're not doing it. We're not going to First Blood yet.
I mean, they're going to try to milk the shit out of it. But I don't really care for more Rambo. I did love First Blood, and I think there's a couple of sequels that I did really like, but I mean, yeah, that's another dead horse, man.
Yeah, like him appearing in Mortal Kombat was kind of like a little much, but at least they wrote him respectfully to the First Blood instead of trying to make him like action hero guy.
Yeah, but that's kind of crazy because everyone in Mortal Kombat is supposed to be like an action hero.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, is when he's upset. If you watch I watched all of his intros, and he's just like, I don't want to have to do this, and all this.
Oh, yeah. I was just like a fish out of water.
Yeah, he's just like, and then like he talks to like RoboCop about being like turned into a weapon. He's like, I know what that's like and stuff like that. And then his ending is he gets the powers of Kronika, and he's like, and I ended all war forever, and I'm gonna leave.
Oh, that's cool.
Be like live peacefully now or something like that, because it's like That's the true Rambo. Like they said, they based it off First Blood Rambo, where he's like broken. So
Yeah, downtrodden.
We talking about Mortal Kombat?
A little bit.
Rambo's
We're just
appearance.
talking about Rambo.
Rambo is the best Mortal Kombat character.
That's true.
I remember when he went "Woo-doo-doo-yah!" and fought Shang Tsung and everything.
And that was Raiden that did that.
No, it wasn't.
That was Rambo,
Rambo
bro.
fought Terminator, RoboCop, and who else was? And Spawn. Rambo fought Spawn, Jessica.
What is that's Liu Kang's thing? What are you talking about, Raiden?
Raiden does that too.
No, Raiden.
What's
Raiden's
Raiden?
more like Raiden's more like what do you mean? Or like I don't know.
Yeah,
what
it's
saying.
it's the like, isn't it like give me all of my money or something like that? It was like
give me all my money. Give me all my
sped it
money.
up. It was the production.
You're right. He does do that. He's like,
Yeah, because he does like the leg thing. Like he jumps up.
Yeah, that
and
was Liu
does a
Kang's.
rapid. Yeah. I know my Mortal Kombat lore. Don't quote the deep lore to me, which I was there when it was written.
Yeah, until they fucked a lot of Mortal Kombat's lore.
Bro, the multiverse thing pissed me off in Mortal Kombat 1. Look, I get having like two different universes, like one where Liu Kang won the fight at the end of 11's DLC and one where Shang Tsung won the fight. I get that. That's fine. Okay. Having those two universes. And it would make sense that, Shang Tsung would fuck it all up in his universe and then try to come over and take over Liu Kang's universe. That's fine. But then when you have it to where like every single fucking character became a Titan in their own fucking timeline,
everyone's story was canon to them.
Here's my thing.
That's fucking stupid.
Imagine getting pressed over a fighting game storyline. There's not one fighting game with any decent, coherent storyline ever. So I just played the fighting game just for the fighting game.
See, I like the fighting game storylines because, well, like Mortal Kombat 9 story is pretty good.
Yeah.
Out of like the 30 games they put out.
Well, a lot of the story. Mortal Kombat 9 started story modes in fighting games. All the other ones were just like text on a thing after you did like the towers and shit. But like, because they were in arcade cabinets. Mortal Kombat 9 is the godfather of cinematic story modes in fighting games. So you can start there.
Mortal Kombat 9 has a good story. I think with X, I think they jumped the gun by having such a major time skip. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And there's so much stuff that they set up in 10 they fucking dropped for 11. It was such a waste. Like evil Liu Kang Katana would have been, and Raiden was so fucking good. They fucking just were like, let's reboot again because Mortal Kombat 9 sold so well. And then we're rebooting again. It's like, fuck out of here.
And then Injustice. I think Injustice has a really good storyline.
Well, because it's based off the comic.
Well, I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like Injustice is its own thing. Like it was brand new. Its characters were based off the comics, but it's a
there's some differences. There's some differences.
It started that whole thing, and then it became comics later, and the comics are decent as well, but art's a little.
I mean, it would be great to see fighting game stories become awesome, but generally, I mean, they're not that great.
It's the problem is the medium because it's like you have to use the same backgrounds and you have to use the same characters that are in the games, right? So it's like, well, why are we fighting like Reptile in the flesh pits, right?
Right.
And why do we go back to the flesh pits later to fight Havoc, and like all that shit,
For sure.
The streets of Outworld, and so you're limited by that, which makes it annoying to do.
But it would be interesting to see a well-crafted story in a fighting game because of those limitations. Or you craft this story before with a fighting game in mind would be interesting.
Yeah, you would have to either make most of it cinematics, which you can do, and they've kind of done with a lot of the newer Mortal Kombats. They've covered up a lot of those foibles. Or you'd have to have a lot of like background, like a lot of stages to fight in that are not, but you know, you just have stages to fight in, so you could use a lot of these assets and everything. But you know who else was in Mortal Kombat? Kratos, if you own the PlayStation.
Dum dum da da dum 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 da da dum. You know
we
what?
have some.
I think Kratos is the main reason why Mortal Kombat 9 has not got a remaster or anything.
Oh yeah, probably because of the PlayStation thing. But then
Yeah.
again, nowadays there's not. You can do that easy now because Kratos he's not on Xbox, but he's on PC, and Xbox is dead. So, like,
Bury it. Don't go to it.
the box is dead. Bury it.
What was it? Kirk said, when they were trying to save the Klingon homeworld, and Kirk was like having PTSD fighting where he had to fight the Klingons so much. That wrong film.
I know. I
Of
just want to say Tom, dude.
all the Xboxes, of all the game consoles I ever met, he was the most human.
I was gonna say it's Spock was like, they're dying, Jim, and then Kirk was like, let them die.
Bars. I'll be
Damn
back.
it, James, I'm a wizard, not a Star Trek fan.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. All right, I'll be back.
Peter Weller in Star Trek would have been good. Anyway, so Kratos and God of War. More casting news coming out of that show. Still with some weird picks, but we're at least getting people from the first game now. But getting out of the way first, one of the really last notable characters from the second game that needed to be casted, last of the Aesir gods at least, is Odin has been cast. Mandy Patinkin has been cast as Odin, the live action God of War
That
series.
works. That works.
It is weird though that you didn't get the same guy that played him in the game, because he's an actual like TV actor too.
Does he look like Odin?
Yeah, he looks the exact same.
Really?
He was in The West Wing is what he's famous for. But yeah, that's what he looks like.
Oh shit! No, that's much better.
Yeah,
because Odin's kind of, Odin's kind of on the skinny side a bit.
Yeah, he's literally the same exact guy. They just dressed him up as Odin. And I know
because Odin's not a powerhouse. Odin is, unlike Zeus, Odin is more magic based, and he's more like a, it's more like a mob boss.
Yeah, this is who they got now. I mean, I don't think it'll be any. I think he'll be fine.
It's not bad, but he's a little too big.
I mean, we'll see. If they, depending on how they play him, I mean, because Odin was like a mob boss, he was a slimy bastard. But if he's a slimy bastard, but he's also looks like he could fucking like took down the fucking Ymir, right? And like the Odin of legend that was like.
Well, I always assume
warrior.
that based on what we see, that Odin has always just been more of a magic based god. He's not really Zeus is more. Well, I mean, Zeus had some magical abilities as well, but Zeus was more on the physical side.
Yeah, he was a powerhouse.
Yeah, whereas Odin always came up like he's a wizard. Like you're a wizard, Odin. Like he always just came off as like, I don't rely on my physical strength. I rely on my magic and my cunning.
Yeah. But like I said, he's still a notable warrior of legend. Victor says, now all I need for casting is for Thor's sons and Thrud, so I can get some scenes between the siblings. Yeah, Thrud would be nice. Thrud would be young, so Thrud would be like a cameo. But we do need Magni and Modi. Um, so, but we also have some actual people from the first game but we're still missing two as we go through this. We're still missing two notable castings.
Freya.
Freya for sure, and we still don't have an Atreus. So, first we have Danny.
We don't have an Atreus.
Danny Woodburn has been cast as Brock in the live action series.
That works.
I've seen him in many things, but he is, of course, the midget. And they have him
one of
playing
Ruby's
a dwarf.
folks. One of Ruby's folks.
So it'll be interesting him playing like an actual him playing Brock, an actual little person playing Brock, because Brock's little, but he's not like, I don't know, stumpy, I guess is how you describe it. He's not. So it's interesting. But with Brock, we also get Sindri, as Jeff Golka has been cast as Sindri. He hasn't been in anything notable, I don't think. He was a stunt guy, it looks like. But he looks younger, so it'll work.
Yeah, he looks like he could work.
So, and then strangely, one of the things I was like, okay, what do you do for Mimir, right? Because Mimir is great. The actor Alistair Duncan. We talked about another game he was in earlier. He played the Senator in Metal Gear Revengeance. But he was great as Mimir. So what do you do? Who do you get to play Mimir? But Alistair Duncan will reprise his role as Mimir in God of War Ragnarok, which is nice, but it's like you could do that with like half this fucking cast.
Yeah.
Like Freya can be Freya again. And like there's no reason why she can't be.
There's got to be something that they're seeing here that we're not.
I mean, it's his voice for sure. Like Alistair Duncan's a great voice actor.
No. I mean, for like the others, why they're not bringing them back.
The others.
And I mean, it may be the case. Consider this. It may be the case that they're good voice actors, but when you have them on camera and you're trying to direct them in live action, they may not jive as well. That's certainly possible.
It could be physicality. Like it could be like minor stunt work and stuff that they don't want. Well, so like Magni and Modi, right? They can't be. That's Troy Baker and Nolan North. They cannot be them in live action. Doesn't work.
Right.
Thor's actor is good, but he's Kratos. So it's like, oh yeah, okay, that works. Christopher Judge is good, but Christopher Judge has kind of got an odd face if you ever look at it. But like, I don't picture him as a live action Kratos. I never did. Atreus' voice actor, older, can't play him anymore.
Yeah.
He's almost a damn adult now. Freya would be the one where I'm like, yeah, okay. Odin was another one where I'm like, cool. Unless they want Odin to be a tougher guy, then they should have went with him. Sif's actress, sure, she's not the same girl. I don't think. Whatever. I couldn't even tell you who played Sif in the game. So I guess and obviously Brock and Sindri, they're like normal ass dudes. They just motion capped them short. So. I guess really there's who else do you really get besides Odin and Freya and Baldur, I guess. But the guy they got for Baldur is pretty good too.
Yeah. Hold on.
I don't know who played him in God of War. Jeremy Davies. He'd be all right, but maybe he's a little older. Yeah, I think he's an older guy.
I'll do it. Whatever it is.
That is no, honestly, Snowman, like you're not wrong.
Yep. If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd have $1.
Someone said Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor just can't act though, I don't think.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
He's basically just like a worse version of himself in Roadhouse.
But yeah, so well, now comes when we have to get the Atreus casting, which will just be a kid. Like there is easiest casting in the world. Just find a kid to play Atreus.
Bella Ramsey.
Bella Ramsey to play Atreus. Do we see Faye? Okay, if you're doing Faye, you're getting the chick from fucking Daredevil that played her in the fucking game. You're just gonna do that. Like fuck it. You don't get no one else. Like because she's barely in fucking Ragnarok anyway. So give her time to play the character in something else, and she's also a TV actress. So it's like, come on, what are we doing here? Job's already done. So, but yeah, just getting Alistair Duncan back is cool. So we'll see where that goes. And as always with the God of War casting, we also have some How to Train Your Dragon casting, as Eret, son of Eret, has been cast as this guy, who is just a handsome guy to play the handsome guy. Very, not really much to report there. Roygen asks, what is your guy's favorite God of War? Mine is 3. Well, I've only played 18 in Ragnarok, so mine is 18.
Honestly, yeah, I'd have to go with 18. Like what they did with reinventing the series, that was fucking impressive. But yet still honoring what came before, still keeping the spirit of it. That's fucking impressive.
Is it open world?
Swan asked, no more Ask Us Anything. Harder to, it's, we don't know how long we're going to go now, so it's, it's harder to gauge how long the stream's going to be. What'd you ask, Snowman?
Is that open world?
Yes, it is.
The newer
Yes.
God of War? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Oh yeah, God of War 2018 is, it's great. And then Ragnarok,
as they say,
Ragnarok missed the mark in many places, but it improved gameplay wise on the first one a lot. So.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it was just, you could tell it was a third. There's a second and a third game crammed together into that game.
There is, but at the same time, you got to ask yourself, if they didn't do that, maybe it would have been too slowly paced. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, who would have been, like, if they didn't just go ahead and go to Odin, like, who would have been the boss in the second one? Thor?
Oh yeah, Thor. Yeah, that's literally what it's laid out in the second game. Is like you're gonna fight Thor first, then you're gonna fight Odin in the third one.
Yeah, but
it makes no sense.
I like the dynamic that they did with Odin and Thor, and like the manipulation there.
I just liked how basically what people determined was that you were gonna end Ragnarok Part 1 or whatever with, we got to build up allies against Odin. And that was where we're going to be like, maybe we're splintered. Maybe Atreus has gone over there, right? And he's over with Odin. It's like, oh no, what are we going to do? Odin has won, right? We got to actually see Odin more. Maybe we beat Thor, whatever happened, right? We needed an Empire Strikes Back. That's what should have happened. It should have been Empire Strikes Back. So Odin should have won. He had the mask. He's got Atreus. What the fuck are we going to do? Well, we got to build an army. We're going to go against Odin in the third game. See you then, right? And then we're traveling the realms. We're getting allies. We're growing in power. Whatever we're doing.
And that's when Elijah Wood comes in with the ring.
Elijah Wood comes in and goes, "I'm the guy, real guy."
Yeah.
Jessica, you're young enough. Jessica, you're young enough to get that reference. Come on.
I actually don't know what that's from.
That's Spy Kids 3D, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Definitely don't know what that's from.
Hell yeah. Oh, it's the best. It's the best. Elijah Wood, fresh off the success of Lord of the Rings, is in a trippy ass CG fucking Spy Kids 3.
That really was hinging on the 3D gimmick.
Yeah. Yeah, that Spy Kids 3, man. Let me pull this up. Yeah.
You didn't tell me.
I gotta get the, yeah.
He's not the guy.
Yeah.
Stop saying you're the guy. We all know that you're not the guy. He's not the guy. I
Hell yeah.
Look.
Who do you think you are? I am.
the real guy.
I'm the guy, the real
I say
guy.
we go in, we beat
Yeah,
this.
and then he goes and he gets like fucking killed.
What a
Fuck
dumbass.
yeah.
And then he loses his thing and he disappears from the game forever, and that's the end of his cameo in the movie. Virgin says I didn't really feel it with Ragnarok. Yeah, that was it's good. I enjoy it gameplay wise. I love the fucking spear. That's the dropping your spear is like fucking amazing. But yeah, I'm just not wasn't sold on it. Something about it.
I mean, I get what people are saying, and I mean, and it does kind of look like it could be, you know, two games spliced into one. Like, I get it, and I do feel that to a certain extent, but I just don't know if the other option would have been much better, because I think the pacing would have been weird in the second game.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Because the one thing that hurts Ragnarok a lot, and the one part that I'm like, man, it's that fucking Atreus section where you're in the Jotunheim, and it's a snail's pace crawl ass. Like, that is a rough part.
It can be. It can be.
And then you learn that it's like the reason why a lot of those parts are given such time is because of Sweet Baby Ink. And then you're like, remember that?
Is that why?
I mean, so like they did consult a lot with like the Angrboda stuff, and they were like, Angrboda got like a lot of time in that game. That's what it's like. It would have been so much better if it was a trilogy, because just Angrboda just was shoved down your throat in that story, and it felt weird.
Yeah, I don't like when they just shoved down my throat.
They needed to have the black ladies section. That's really like, yeah, it does drag the game a bit, and then but then you just play as Kratos again. And it's just so good, but yeah. But I played through it twice now, maybe 3 times, but at least twice. And because it's easy to play it with like New Game Plus, you know, it's like, got the New Game Plus, got all your upgrades, you start with the spear right away, fucking go through the story, enjoy the story, you know. But, yeah. Also, the Berserkers aren't as fun as the Valkyries in general. Anyway, this one I have promised for all of our viewers. I have promised this many a week now. And it has not been officially confirmed. It has not been officially denied. But I have teased it many a time. But our worst fears may be realized, as rumors abound that Iman Esfandi, who played Ezra in the Ahsoka show, is playing MJ's boyfriend in Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Meaning that
what do you
finally,
mean, yes?
the evil is awoken once again.
Oh, no.
Paul will be
back,
making his
baby.
MCU debut.
Well,
I mean, it would be a fun Easter egg if he's just kind of in it.
no. I gotta
in it,
solve the
but he
Millennium Puzzle, and I
gets
gotta bring
shot by Punisher.
I gotta bring back the ancient
Yeah.
pharaoh in order to combat the Shadow Paul, as he did 5 months ago.
Yami Paul.
Yami Paul. There's Yami Yugi, there's Yami Bakura, there's Yami Merrick, and then there's Yami Paul.
Yami Paul. Yami Paul, by the way, my favorite Turkish metal singer. I don't know what you. None of that. Nothing for that, Snowman.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said Yami Paul, my favorite Turkish metal singer.
Oh yeah, Yami Paul, baby. Great screamo Turkish singer for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so Paul, the biggest villain in Spider-Man history, possibly coming to the MCU if rumors are to be believed.
Yeah, it'll be awesome. He's introduced as soon as he's introduced. Punisher busts through and just murders him. Will be incredible.
Oh, okay. Now I'm liking that. I'm liking what I'm hearing.
Or
right
like
there.
fucking Hulk crushes him with a car or something.
Yeah.
Unceremonious. Like he looks like Jesker. It's like the scene in Wicked for Good when the house falls on the sister, you know, it's like comical.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that shit.
But yeah. But there is at least some good news. Well, not really
Looking
good
forward
news.
to this though.
Oh yeah, definitely. This movie will be cool, especially with Punisher and Hulk and possibly Scorpion and who knows who Sadie Sink's playing. And
Yeah, I mean, we got to just know who the main villain is. It can't just be Scorpion.
Beefy bites ass. Is it Paul? Yes, possibly could be Paul. If not Paul in character, then Paul in spirit for sure.
Ugh, nasty.
Do you think we get the trailer during the Super Bowl? That trailer leaked out a while ago. And it looked done.
I mean, this guy looks like he could be that Mr. Negative dude.
Oh, Mr. Negative's Chinese. Oh, see, look, it's already right there. See.
They're actors, though, Wizard. That's what they do. They act like different people.
Yeah, but you can't act Chinese.
Yes, you can.
Anyway, so Jesker, to really continue the pain train, Sam Raimi, who is he was doing marketing for what movie did he just put out? It was like some movie that he just
Another horror movie.
He says that Spider-Man 4 will never ever happen.
I don't think it needs to.
Peter Parker and MJ have gone elsewhere. It wouldn't be right for me to go back and try to resurrect my version of this story.
Nah, it was tied up. It's over.
Yeah, it's done. Like, I know that we've talked about how like, oh, it'd be good to have like them two as a couple with kids and stuff, but it's like, nah, the No Way Home was the good. Well, I was gonna say No Way Home was a good send off, but then we're getting another send off with Avengers Doomsday. So, oh well, see how that goes.
Yeah,
they're back. Andrew Garfield and Toby are back in Doomsday.
No, Toby is.
Oh,
rumors.
That's cool shit, though.
Well, like I've said before, I don't think we need to go back to Toby's story. I think that's wrapped up. But I want to see Garfield get a proper ending.
Yeah, that's not up to them though. That's Sony's thing. Sony can't write for shit, but fuck it, got to go to somebody.
They ruined all that chances with how terrible Spider-Man 2 was.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2, yeah. And then all the ones after it, all those fucking Spider-Man list spin-off villain movies were just...
It's Morbin time.
Yeah, gotta love... That's the only good thing to come out of those movies. And they didn't mean it. They didn't mean it to be good.
Yeah, Craven came and went. No one ever talks about that movie at all.
No, it was supposed to be like... It was like, oh, it could be decent. And then it's like, no, it's really not.
It's just nothing.
It's nothing, yeah.
And Rhino.
And Craven was the only guy that they had in that slate of movies that I was like, yeah, okay, that could work. And I was like, yeah, it's not gonna though. Because you just have to do a better Craven movie than the fucking guy that played Quicksilver. His hair's not even black because he's not even fucking Craven. He's like Craven's son or some bullshit.
No, and I mean the accent wasn't terrible, but it's like you could have just got Russell Crowe to do it.
The only good part is the chameleon looks cool, but you only ever see him in like the last second. It honestly felt like it was like stapled on in post.
Right. Yeah, Rhino looked terrible.
Yeah, Rhino was bad. They keep fucking up Rhino. Like they're like, oh, it's a guy in the suit, so let's have Paul Giamatti in a big Iron Man rhino suit. No, it's not how it works. Oh, he's a big rhino guy, so let's have him just look like a big ugly rhino guy. It's not how it works either. It's a guy in a suit that looks like a big ugly rhino guy. How is this hard to do?
Yeah, you gotta use prosthetics for that, or
he's got to be as big as the fucking Hulk, and he's got to be a guy in a suit that's like, I'm Rhino.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought that was kind of cool what they did with Paul Giamatti and Spider-Man. There's a few things that I do like about Amazing Spider-Man 2, but they just dropped the ball completely on that.
Yeah,
I thought the Rhino was pretty cool. He could have looked a little different, like more like a rhino. I guess.
And Paul Giamatti's just hamming it up, and it's just bad. And like Paul Giamatti could work. He just wasn't a good rhino. He could have been like a funny enough mobster. Put a fucking thing on and make him fucking Hammerhead or some shit and make him a fucking joke.
He should have definitely been, because you need kind of a big guy, like a fat, strong guy to be Rhino.
Yeah, and or unless you're gonna make him CGI like the Hulk and he's motion captured face, and then everything else is different. But somebody had a casting. It was when there was Tombstone's casting was announced for the movie. They said that Vince Vaughn should play Hammerhead. I was like, God, that would be good, because there was they had an AI picture of Kingpin, Tombstone, and Hammerhead.
His head is pretty much just a fucking square flat head.
He's got the fucking hairline and the hair color already.
Yeah, it would be cool to see him do a more serious role too.
Yeah, he did a serial killer in that one movie, but
yeah, he was fucking Norman Bates.
Yeah, he was Norman Bates, yeah. But yeah, Vince Vaughn is Hammerhead. Like that's this is the exact picture here. Let me pull it up. See if Reddit's gonna be like, sign into your fucking account. Here. Yeah, so it's like this is the cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that works. Vincent D'Onofrio, though, man, what a fucking Kingpin, dude. He is great.
Yeah, and he loves playing Kingpin so much too.
Yeah, it's awesome. I still need to see fucking Born Again. They're coming out.
I gotta watch the whole thing proper. I never watched. I saw season 1, but that was back when I was like a teenager, so I couldn't appreciate it yet. So I gotta watch all the way through now.
Season 1 is fantastic. So it's season 1, and then is this season 2 with Punisher?
Yeah, season 2 is Punisher. Yeah.
Okay, then I guess I haven't seen season 3, because then it's Born Again after season 3.
Yeah, season 3 is after Defenders, I think, and I think that's when people said it like fell off.
But then they brought it back with Born Again.
Born Again, yeah. Or maybe season 3 is Born Again. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'm stupid. Because I thought season 3 was when Punisher came around, and season 2 was one that wasn't very good.
Let's look it up. 3 seasons. So yeah. So and then Daredevil Born Again counts as a different thing. So yeah. Pretty sure. Episode season 3 October. Yeah. So yeah, 3 seasons and then Born Again season 4.
Okay. I just don't even need season 3.
Yeah, all those Netflix shows kind of like, I only remember the Punisher parts. All those Netflix shows kind of fell off. I think it was like Defenders killed, like, because they said Luke Cage season 1 was all right, Jessica Jones season 1 was great, season 1 and 2 of Daredevil were good, and season 1 of Iron Fist was kind of crap, and then like Defenders came out after Iron Fist, and they were like, Daredevil season 3, shit, Jessica Jones season 2, shit, Luke Cage season 2, shit, like they just all went to shit. Yeah. Punisher season 1 was kind of bad too, and it's like, this sucks. What'd you do? Fucked it all up. But
because I wasn't writing them.
Yeah, this one has been making its waves around Hollywood Twitter. Darren Aronofsky's, who's already a fucking like, he's a hack, like pretentious douchebag. Has a new AI animated series called This Day 1776. Tells short narrative stories about the Revolutionary War. Uses Gen AI tools, including tech made by Google, and has
Requiem
SAG
for a
voice
Dream is a
acting.
great movie, though. But other than that, I don't actually think I've ever seen any of his other shit.
The rebellious war is become more general.
Too many still unsure of why we fight.
Would you
have it
make an
in our
American
power to
Revolution?
begin the world
It's
over
the
again.
people,
There is no way but
indie
forward.
people doing this story better.
We are now the troops of the United Colonies of North America for the purpose of establishing an
Oh, this looks
independent
whack.
empire.
Yeah, this is some fucking slop
Who
right
are
here.
you? That's justice.
Let's not surrender.
See, this is what I mean when I say, like, if you're Hollywood and you're fucking, don't touch the AI. It's not for you. Don't fucking touch it. Like,
Y'all really think it looks that bad?
well, yeah,
There were
look,
some scenes that were like, this is trash.
did you see when they were passing out the fucking the thing?
Yeah,
Watch it.
the flyer things, that
Of
looks
establishing
retarded.
an
That looked terrible. That whole
And you can see the limit of it. It's a lot of scenes
it's
where
it's
it's
like
just straight on, like people. There's no like cinematic type angles.
yeah, they do like pannings, like because I can literally see the Google thing where it's like cinematic, staying on the thing, panning upward, right? Like this.
Yeah,
That is such an we've seen this. We've seen these AI things done before.
yeah, you can see the Matrix basically.
Yeah.
I think y'all are nitpicking, but okay.
Let's not surrender.
Like this, like fucking George Washington or British guy, whoever this is supposed to be. He looks so fake here. Like
To surrender.
he's too smooth.
And it's all like all the shots of people are at the same distance. It's all like the same exact close-ups.
Yeah.
I mean, you're right, Chester. It's not absolutely horrendous, but I mean, you can just tell. You can see the prompts in action, basically.
Yeah. When it's like, this is the American Revolution. People dress up and pretend to do this for fun, for free. Like, why would you Gen AI all this shit?
Yeah, this should be something that should be fun to shoot in real life because it should be easy.
Yeah. Look, like,
Well, the pirate that shit would be a little harder to do.
like watch
But
the pan up of this hill right here. It's like there's something about it. Like the snow falling is falling so slowly and at a weird like mix where it looks like an after effect. There's no snow in this original picture. The speed they're moving and the speed the snow is falling is wrong.
Maybe it just started snowing. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know. All right, I'm on Jesker's side now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the long arc of history, Jessica James is always right.
And that shot of the horse running, that looks silly.
That's fine.
There's horses love to run. Just film a horse running with a fucking
If
guy
you're talking
on
about
it.
the slow motion thing, they do that even with the live action person. A horse doesn't move that slow.
No, not that. I was talking about the horse just running down the between the trees.
These like close-ups on the mouths and shit.
They're fine.
It's
That right there is fine.
This is
That's
an affront.
fine.
This is an affront to God. Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be an hour of those close-up
That's fine.
face shots.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, the Ben Franklin could use some work.
because it's not a real guy. You're basing it off a fucking picture of him or something.
Yeah, the Ben Franklin could probably use some work. I will give
like
you that.
Anthony Hopkins, like fucking shit all over.
It's like the lighting's all weird.
It's not natural lighting. It's just
But they
built
can
from
clean that up. They can clean that up.
fucking ones and zeros.
That's fine. That one's fine. That's fine. That one right there could use some work. That's fine.
Something about the ships look weird. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the quantity of them, like how many there are
I think that's actually a decent shot.
grouped together like
Yeah.
that.
That's fine.
That looked
fine.
ridiculous.
Horse looks
It's
weird.
cinematic. That's special. That's not the AI. That's just a special effect.
You're a special effect.
I am. That's fine.
This looks
That-
weird.
That one, yes, that one needs some touching up.
Like the fact that you can definitely tell it's like make a picture of this and then zoom it out, right? Now it's like, oh, and then it does it.
Yeah, that one could use some work.
Well, you can literally watch. You can literally see the letters not make any sense.
Yeah, I agree, but it's like 85% of this trailer is fine.
ELEDDA, and then it's ooh, then it like pans out, and then look, like you can follow the A, right? So like see the A right here.
It's like Emeridad.
Yeah, and then it jumps. So let's go like super slow. So like see.
Oh, it disappears.
Yeah, it starts there, and then it moves there, and then it becomes like you don't get these problems when you actually do this in real life.
85% of the trailer is fine.
Yeah, but that's the problem. It's just like it's passable and fine. It would be a much more interesting film or series if you had a director's vision using actual cameras and actors.
Yeah, like if this was Chris Nolan doing the American Revolution, you know.
Yeah, but then you have to pay Chris Nolan.
Yeah, but Chris Nolan would make his money back. He'd make the money back on that.
Nah, he wouldn't. Yeah, he would do it for free. I mean, he'd buy his own camera and then just make
He'd have the
millions and
British
millions of
win,
dollars.
but you know, it's whatever. I can't get over it. It's literally freedom and America together, and it just blends, and then it becomes that.
It's a decent looking hand, though.
Yeah, there's no pores to it. That's the AI can't do like pores.
Yeah, I don't think that hand is good at all.
They're all smooth, and then look at
It's
the
too plasticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
now who's nitpicking?
It's one fucking shot, people.
And then it cuts. That's the other thing is they literally here's the thing in the trailer. We're gonna show a cut. Like here's that, and then where'd it go? Like
yeah, it's very jumpy and weird.
Oh, and also you can see the image morph around the guy's hand as it comes in. Because the pixels have to rebuild themselves.
Yeah, corner of the bottom corner of the stack is missing on the right side by his hand.
Right here. Where his hand's coming in, it morphs around. You can also see like where the table is starting to melt.
Yeah, there's no grit. There's no grit to this. That's the problem. It's like it's clean but janky at the same time.
Yeah, there's no texture to it. And then it's like I said, you got to have the motion to have the table like move in the angle, and then it's just like then the one guy's hand comes in and starts melting.
I love how we're nitpicking this one scene, but like 85% of the fucking trailer is fine.
But Jesker, it's like you don't have these problems when you just fucking.
It's one scene, Wizard. You know what they can do before they actually release this? They can touch it up.
You cannot touch this up without like making it in real life. Like,
yes, you can, motherfucker. Yes, you can.
It's gonna have those weird problems because AI learns off of itself, so it's gonna like keep a lot of those problems. And even then, if you gen over it over and over again, it's gonna keep fucking it up.
I mean, I'm just I'm an AI hater anyway. So A, I'm gonna nitpick the fuck out of it, and B, as I don't understand as a Hollywood director why you wouldn't want to push your boundaries using actual tools like actual cameras and
budget, money.
Well, like
excuses.
Like this guy, well, this is for like Time, right? So Time Magazine's got money, but like
yeah, but they don't want to spend it.
You get this stuff where, like the Jim Carrey Christmas Carol, right? How it's like that is done in like Polar Express. That's all like motion capture, like actors in motion capture, and that's animated, but they do the face recognition and all that stuff, and they do all that. Like that pushed the boundaries of like, oh, we're going to have real actors doing this stuff and we're going to have this animation look really lifelike and all the movements really lifelike. But Like this is just like
It's a cop out.
It's a cop out. It's just AI generated. Like this is supposed to be Washington right here, and it looks like Washington, but
that's
like,
fine.
That looks fine.
But like, yeah, it's just weird. It's just like to do this with Hollywood.
This is destroying creativity, dude. You're letting the AI erase all the obstacles for you when you're supposed to be ingenious and creative to figure out ways around the obstacles yourself.
I don't think struggle is necessary to have genius.
Well, no, I didn't say. Well,
I'd
no,
say
not
work.
necessarily.
I'd say work is.
Hell no, right, bro? If I could make a project with AI and it makes me a shit ton of money, allows me to live a nice, easy, comfortable life, you think I'm gonna give a shit?
Well,
what?
I mean, that's part of the problem, but
just to prove
kind of another discussion.
Old-fashioned, out-of-date standard of you got to work hard. For what reason? Who am I trying to prove myself to? Yourself. Nah, I'm just fine with how I am. Thank you, sir.
Well, that's not really the point.
I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. I'm not gonna break my back just to impress somebody. Fuck that. I want money and I want a nice, comfortable life. And
when you have to experiment and be creative, you come up with interesting results. When you just let the AI do the work for you, I mean, it's just going to be bland. It's just going to do the bare basic what you're asking it.
Building around limitations and shit. Like, and it's the same thing with CGI. Like when people over rely on CGI. So like one thing to point to is like the Mandalorian season 1, the finale. There's like a moment where all these stormtroopers show up. But they didn't have enough stormtroopers for that scene. So like, oh, we need more stormtroopers. Well, they could have CGI'd them all and cost a bunch of money, but instead they hired like these cosplayers to show up in their like screen accurate stormtrooper armor. And so they had like a bunch of these stormtroopers show up because they're all like real people in suits.
Yeah, it looks way cooler probably.
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, we'll see. We'll watch this career with great interest, and we'll see what happens.
We'll see this young talent, Aronofsky. We'll see what he has to offer.
That snow is flowing upwards.
Wait, what?
when the horse does his stance here,
when the AI takes over, snow will fall upwards.
Watch the snow.
How do we know that's snow?
Yeah, yeah, I'm on Jester's side again.
I mean, for all we know, that could just be ash coming off of a fire.
Yeah, but there's no smoke around him.
Well, the fire may not be that close, but the wind may be blowing the ash from the fire towards the horse.
There's no smoke.
I'm assuming there's a fire somewhere else.
We'll have to see when we watch and review this show. We will.
Yeah, let's just turn Wild Wednesday into every week we review an episode of this shit. Just fuck.
Hey, if it's something where we can watch it, we'll all watch it.
Oh, if I can destroy AI, I will take the chance.
We'll give our review week after week. I
mean, I've seen worse looking shit for sure, but it's just a cop out.
See, when you're looking at it, you don't notice the problem with it, but like when it's just happening, you're like, yeah, okay, cool. But then when you go up frame by frame, it was just all scuffed.
But most people aren't going to be doing that, though.
No, but I mean, I don't know.
You got to think like these people that are anybody that puts out content, they're not worried about the people like us. They're worried about the lowest common denominator, and the lowest common denominator don't give a shit.
You're not respecting the audience's intelligence, Jesker. I think audiences are actually more intelligent. Care about the crap.
Picturing like if this was on something that my dad could watch, like my dad would want to watch this. He wouldn't know it would be AI. He probably wouldn't even notice the difference.
Exactly.
But I don't know. There's some brain rot that'll happen if you watch too much of it. But
I mean, we got to remember most people are not artists.
Yeah, but everyone has eyeballs.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they're always using them to pay attention.
Yeah, but you could.
But
when you watch-
subconsciously, things will like make you feel a certain way.
Yeah, there's Jesker. Do you know about the what's it called? The uncanny valley, right? Like,
Yeah.
you're. What if you just are exposed to so much of that AI slop that you're just like this is fucking with me here?
I've not gotten that way yet. I mean, look, man, is there some things in that's uncanny valley? Yeah, we pointed that out. But most of that, if you hadn't told me it was AI, first glance, I wouldn't have known it was AI.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, it
Maybe.
does.
That's most people aren't going to be able to tell the difference.
But most people are still like on social media. Well, maybe not most people, but
I would have definitely seen the sloppy editing, though. I would have seen that for sure.
Yeah, in some of those scenes, some of those cuts, I agree. But
we'll see how it flows.
85% of that, and that's my whole point.
Beefy.
Is that we're at the point where 85% of that trailer looks perfectly fine. Okay, most people aren't going to be able to tell the difference. It's 85% of that trailer. A couple of years from now, it'll be 100%.
Well, we got to, because we've seen trailers get cut together with AI before, and you can be like, yeah, okay, because trailers are just scenes cut together with like action and shots and angles and all that shit. We got to see the full thing. There ain't been no AI movie yet.
Yeah, we're not at AI's not at a point where it can make something like Denis Villeneuve or Christopher Nolan or
like
Quentin
shot
Tarantino.
for shot, bridge a story, put all that shit in there.
We're just not there yet.
Always tell me it's AI. Like, we'll have to see.
10 years.
We'll have to, but in general, this show ain't coming out in 10 years. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to see what happens with that. But, it did come out 10 years ago. Life is Strange.
Cynic to his parents. Ayo.
Life is Strange. Speaking of, I guess really gay stuff, because like Life is Strange, first one's very gay. But yeah, they announced their newest Life is Strange game, Life is Strange Reunion, which will bring back Max and Chloe from the first game. And,
I know nothing of this franchise.
Jesker, have you stranged at all?
I have.
This is a stupid idea, right?
Yeah, this is a very stupid idea. This feels like nostalgia bait in the worst way. I don't see a point in this. If we're gonna do another Life is Strange, let's just have another new couple of characters, because we had Chloe and Max in the first one.
Yeah.
And then in the second one we had the brothers. I can't remember their names.
Exactly. That's the reason why they have not done anything. Like,
do some new characters. Fuck it. Let's not.
Jesker, I challenge you to name the girl that came after Life is Strange 2.
I'm going to fucking bed now.
I challenge you to tell me what she looked like.
I'm your cousin.
Tell me what the name of that game was.
Yeah, y'all have a good one, boys.
Yeah, we're out here.
That's the reason why you can't. They cannot let Max and Chloe go. But the
what
problem,
is this even about?
So, Life is Strange is about this girl Max, who, while she's in college, watches her friend Chloe get shot and murdered. That triggers her ability to go back in time a short amount of time, and then she stumbles upon a murder mystery in her small town of Arcadia Bay, Oregon, and tries to reunite with her friend reunite with her friend Chloe, because they actually were estranged for a while, and so she builds up that friendship, but also like solving this mystery and also fucking with times timelines and all this shit.
Yeah.
Spoilers for the ending of Life is Strange. But basically, a massive storm comes and is going to wipe out the whole town. And everyone in the town is going to die. Unless Max chooses to let Chloe go back in time and let Chloe die in that.
Oh, so the old Donnie Darko ending.
Time to die, bitch.
The
So
exact ending of Donnie Darko.
Everyone with a brain who plays that game lets Chloe get fucking killed because Chloe is a piece of shit.
Chloe is the definition of a toxic friend.
Toxic fucking friend.
Oh my God. It's ridiculous. The people that save Chloe and say, fuck the town, fuck you.
Hey, you guys are both pieces of shit, but I'd go back in time and save you guys.
Yeah, but you gotta let us die, though. That's the problem.
Snowman, if it comes down between me and a town full of people,
don't clap at me.
You better choose me every fucking time. All right, fuck those people.
Yeah,
no,
that's what I said.
No, I'm joking. You saved that fucking town. All right, you saved that
the
fucking
town. Ain't done shit for me.
I don't care. It's more people. You got children down there. You saved that fucking
many
town.
outweigh the needs of the few.
Exactly. You have seen Star Trek, motherfucker.
I have not seen a single.
Well, that's like
Star
a
Trek,
presidential quote. That's not
stuff.
from Star Trek, right?
That's from Star Trek.
That's from that's
really?
Spock. Yeah.
Spock says that before he dies.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. You have and shall always be my friend.
All right. Well, what if it's a bunch? What if it's like 410 retards opposed to like 2 astronauts? I think I'm gonna save the astronauts.
Well, now you're getting a trolley problem. But anyways,
do you know
off of
how
all
incredibly
that,
unlikely that is?
Off of all of that, as I just said, right, you have a choice at the end of the game to either let Chloe die or sacrifice the whole town. Then they go ahead and they do Life is Strange 2, which brings in Chloe's stepdad for like a cameo in like one of the episodes. And they do the Telltale thing where you can kind of like pick at the beginning of the game which one you picked. And so there's small, subtle changes to the story depending on that. But then they do Life is Strange, like full picture or something like that you play as Max again. And you're in Arcadia Bay, and they also talk about Chloe. And then now they're doing this other one where it's Max and Chloe are back together again, and they're going to conclude Max and Chloe, and you play as both of them. Like, why? Like, why do we need this? Like,
money.
I mean, look, they're bringing. I don't know if you played Before the Storm, Jesker, but they're bringing back the brat mechanic from Before the Storm.
Dude, just do new characters. Come on.
No, end Life is Strange. End it. You tried it. You did Life is Strange 2, and it was people liked it, but it trailed off. Then you did True Colors. No one gave a shit. Like,
oh, True Colors. I forgot that thing was a thing, man.
Yeah. You play as the like Asian chick that can look at all the auras of people. And shit. You know what? You know what a good fucking Life is Strange game was? It was the Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. And you know what sucks about that? It was a demo for Life is Strange 2, and you don't even get to fucking play as the kid from that game. It was to set up the other kid.
It's almost the exact same plot line as fucking Donnie Darko too.
Yeah, like Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit was the demo for Life is Strange 2. And you played this like kid that was like ignored by his dad, so he like goes around and pretends to be a superhero in like his backyard and shit. And it was like a really like fun kind of thing. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then then at the end they revealed the kid that you play as in the other one. And then it's like, yeah, that's the actual like character, and this guy's like not even in the fucking, I don't think he's even in season 2. But
no, he is.
Yeah. Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah. When the brothers are on the run, they run into him for like an episode.
Yeah, but still, like it's like this would have been a cooler plot. I feel like. character is more interesting than like we're running away from ICE. And don't you know that Trump is bad because this game came out in like 2015, 2016, 2017. We got to do this shit because we all fucking do that. Anyway, yeah. So Life is Strange reunion. It's not even made by Don't Not. It's made by the people that made Before the Storm.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah. And also, Chloe and Max look like shit.
They do.
Like this, I think Max looks better than she did in the other game. Because that one I remember looked bad. Double exposure. That's what it was. I knew it was a photo thing. But Max looked like shit in this game.
Fine. You just hate women.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you like Life is Strange. Like, I like Life is Strange. I like the first one. It's a very gay game, and it's very gay for me to like it. But it's a good game, too. So you're kind of like, yeah, okay. It's very artsy and very weird and, like, quirky. But, I don't know. There's some charm.
Are you suggesting that people don't care about color, nationality, or creed if there's quality gameplay and story? Are you suggesting that?
Yeah.
You're giving people way too much credit again.
But
Jesus.
yeah, Chloe looks awful. This is like
Chloe should be
she looks rough.
Chloe should be in a fucking grave.
Those like the models for Max and Chloe are like they're very well done. And they're kind of plain, but they like work. I'm trying to find like a good image of them.
She's got a square ass chin.
I don't know what Max ever saw in Chloe. I really don't.
Well, yeah, you definitely. I mean, like
she's got a big pecker.
Whoa.
I mean, really, depending on the choices that you make, it's pretty close. But because you could be a lesbian or not. They're oh my god, they're so gonna have to do they're gonna give him a lesbian ending. They're gonna give him a fucking lesbian ending at the end of this fucking game.
Yes.
Of course.
Because it's for all the fucking lesbians that like this game. They're gonna be like, yeah, here's the fucking Chloe should be dead. Now
that's what happens when you pander. You get trashed when you begin to pander.
Respect the hell out of this game. If it's revealed like this is a lie, maybe you do it or whatever. But Chloe's a fucking like hallucination or something, right? Chloe's dead, and Max is just kind of picturing the conversation.
She's just fingering herself in the woods.
Wow.
She's just doing the whole like I can finally move on. Thanks, Chloe. And like the moment of just like I want a moment where she's like talking to Chloe, and then someone is there, and they just go, "Who are you talking to?" And the game, and then you see it now for like the true eyes. Chloe's not there, right? That'd be cool. I'd be like, all right, I respect that.
It cuts back to reality, and the cashier's like, "Man, this is a Wendy's."
Yeah. So, I don't know. I just don't want I ain't gonna play this. I ain't gonna touch it. If I hear it's good, maybe I will. But because I do like that side of Life is Strange, the Max and Chloe side. Everything else can rot in hell. But
I like the one with the two brothers. Actually, I probably like that one. This is going to be blasphemous, but I actually like that one more than the original.
I haven't heard that. I mean, I heard it's good. I just didn't. After a while, I just stopped hearing a lot out of it.
You want to know why I like that one more than the original? Because it doesn't have fucking Chloe in it. I've never liked her. She is just the fucking worst.
Yeah, Jessica. Surprise, surprise. Jessica doesn't like the woman does drugs and is a burnout. And
I was gonna say, did she remind you of someone?
Well, yes, but
doesn't take accountability and blames all.
Yeah.
She sounds like shit.
But also, yeah, she's just corrupting Max.
He tells her she's straight. That's how it ends. Chloe. I don't like women.
Oh my god, yo, can you imagine?
Or Chloe tells her that she's straight. That would be fucking.
Oh, if Chloe did it, it would be hilarious.
Well, that
Max
would
is
be
like,
that would be insane. That's a major plot point of that whole first game revolves around the fact that Chloe's gay.
Max would be like, Chloe, I love you, and Chloe would be like, oh, Max,
I'm actually your dad.
ooh, I'm your father.
No, but that would be awesome. She's definitely straight the whole time.
That would honestly be fucking funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
No. Here it is. They're like, oh my God, I have a secret to tell you too. And it's like, okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Max is like, I love you. And then fucking Chloe's like, oh, here's my boyfriend, Paul.
Yeah.
Paul comes in.
Well, sorry, I have a boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we see Max's parents at all? No, because she's in her dorm. That's right. I was like, why don't I not remember that? Because she's in her dorm. We go to Chloe's house. We see Chloe's mom. Chloe's dad's dead. We see him in the flashback, but
My dad is dead.
huh. As I was like trying to picture Max's dad, and I couldn't picture anybody. I'm like, oh, that is weird.
Probably not integral to the story.
I mean, it's because it's Chloe's fucking. The whole thing is Chloe's fucking story. Everything's Chloe. Chloe. Well, we gotta find Chloe's ex-girlfriend. We gotta fight Chloe's drug dealer. We gotta fucking break into the school for Chloe's bullshit.
Everything's for fucking Chloe because Chloe's the center of the fucking universe. You toxic ass, self-centered.
Go
bitch.
back in time to save Chloe's dad. Oh, now Chloe's in a wheelchair. Oh, we killed Chloe. Oh, now we gotta go back and we gotta fucking kill Chloe again. It's fucking. Anyway,
stay dead, bitch.
You remind me of my mother.
And my sister, or my older sister.
Yeah. Had you considered that before I pointed it out, or is it now clicking for you?
Oh, absolutely. More so my older sister than my mother, to be honest with you.
And you know what? I'm tired of hearing Ashley Birch. I don't hear her enough these days, but still.
Was she the voice actress?
She's the voice actress, yeah.
I don't hear her enough, and I'm still sick of her.
I'm still sick of her. Like, I like hearing Laura Bailey in a bunch of stuff, and I hear Laura Bailey more often, and I don't hear Ashley Birch much anymore, but still, I just don't like hearing her. She has the same voice every damn time. But anyway, finally, to conclude the show tonight, I have this thing here about Street Fighter 6 are releasing a set of cards that you can drink.
Huh?
The energy drink range features art of Street Fighter 6 characters with manufacturer UHA Mikaigo saying it will help esports players where concentration is required. You can bend the card and a little bit of energy drink will come out of it.
Huh.
They last 18 months. And they're all based around Street Fighter 6. So
strange gimmick.
Snowman, I know which one you're gonna go for.
Guile. Which one?
Guy. Jury.
Oh. With the feet sweat.
Yeah, yeah, she's the feet one. Don't you want to drink the jury juice?
Yeah, but I don't think I don't like her hair. Her style's kind of weird and gay.
Well, she's like a Korean chick or something. Like she's like a K-pop. People love
give
Jury.
me Guile juice.
Guile
He's my
juice.
favorite Street Fighter character.
Esker, if you could drink a Street Fighter character, what would be the one you want?
Bison.
Bison juice.
Name.
Some bison juice.
Raw Julia bison juice.
I got that.
The day I went down your throat was the most important day of your life. But the bison, it was Tuesday.
Oh, I got a rumbly in my tumbly for some bison juice.
This is a very strange gimmick. I don't get it.
It's Japanese. What else do you
Yeah,
expect?
true. The cards look great though.
Honda juice. Akuma juice.
Akuma juice sounds cool. That sounds like it will be an actual juice.
Akuma juice, yeah. Cammy says Royjin. Yeah, Cammy's not bad.
Cammy Dawson would probably taste like some fucking Fireball.
There's something like some Indian shit.
Cinnamon shit.
It's probably Ken's probably got to be the most generic. No, actually, Ryu's probably most because he's Ryu.
Yeah, they're both just water.
Or Ed.
Dan. It would be Dan.
No, Dan would make you throw up or something. I don't know. I don't know what Dan
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Yeah,
Fighter
Dan's like the vomit flavored jelly bean.
Yeah, he's the black licorice.
Oh, black licorice is the worst candy ever fucking made. It's the worst flavor of anything.
Yeah, Akuma juice. Yeah, it's got to be Akuma juice. I mean, it's you break open the card and you just hear "die 1,000 deaths," and then the lights go out, and then you just get hit with a bunch of shit, and then it's fucking fall down, and then he's standing there, and his kanji appears on his back, and it's like,
Ooh.
There is no cooler super move than the Sashi Inuhado.
Yeah, Akuma's dope as fuck.
That's why he keeps appearing in all those crossover games.
Mm-hmm.
He was in fucking Tekken, last Tekken
Yep.
game.
Yep, great design. Cool ass moves.
He's in fucking Monster Hunter. You could fucking Sashi
What?
Inuhado that's the fucking Akuma in Monster Hunter. They made a whole new fucking thing just for him. Where you can punch the monsters now.
Oh, a new class?
Yeah.
The new Monster Hunter?
Yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds.
I'll have to get that.
If
you can be a melee character, like a hand-to-hand combatant.
He is. They made a whole new thing just for him.
Well, you don't play as him, right? You just kind of have his moves.
Look.
Do you look like him the whole time, or can you still customize your gear and shit?
I think you can choose his stuff as a weapon, but you can also choose to be Akuma. I think you the Raging Demon.
Oh shit, the Fireball, yep.
1,000 deaths. But the Raging Demon on the thing pops up.
Damn.
Why did I call it? I called it the Sashi Inuhado. Raging Demon. Yeah.
This looks dope though, this game. I'm gonna have to get it.
I heard that it's not it's kind of lame. Also, I'm pretty
Don't
sure
need it.
I'm pretty sure it's only on Switch, but I'm not sure.
I'm getting Life is Strange Reunion instead.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming. We will see what we have next week. Already saved. We have some random movie stuff we could talk about. We have some Assassin's Creed leaks with one games that's some full-on fucking bullshit that I hope they don't fucking do. And we'll see what else we pick up really since then. We should have Super Bowl trailers to watch.
I thought fucking Ubisoft was going out of business.
Well, we kind of talked about that. It was they're canceling a bunch of games, but they're really just going full steam ahead on all Assassin's Creed shit. So we'll see what happens.
All right.
Still waiting on that Black Flag I need the Black Flag remake to be announced so I can hate it stronger. I need to I need to be able to see it to hate on it. Anyway, Thank you, Roygen, for being here as always. Thank you,
Hail.
Beefy Bites, for stopping by. Always appreciated. Thank
Hail.
you, Swan, for being here.
Swan
Victor,
Chew.
the Lore Seeker. Make sure we get everybody. Intent Shifter. Relatively new face. Thank you for being here. Ruby King for stopping by. Cynic, of course, was here. The Vabent said hi as well. And
Hail, my boys.
I believe that was. Oh, and 90s was here as well in between his editing work.
Hell yeah.
Chris Bacon was also here. And I believe
He had the Baconator
and
show up.
One Gun, who is still banned from the show, sort of.
Why?
All those real people he brought over?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that,
one day
yeah.
Wizard will unban me. It's not just that it's not necessarily he's banned. He's just never really part of the core.
Go on his
trio.
draw streams, man.
I would if I would have Sundays off, which I technically do, but not. Oh, that's the other fucking thing. Is they're gonna make me work 8 days in a row?
Oof.
Be fucking awful. But yeah, I do want to
do
do
you
his
get
draw
PTO?
stream. I do, but it don't have any to spend. But no, I do want to do his draw streams. It's just that I need to get back to like practicing drawing before I go on there, because it's like,
Well, that could be a place you can practice your drawing.
no, but I mean, like, I don't want to look like shit next to all the other guys. So it's
Whatever, man.
everyone else.
They
is
know
good.
your skill.
So, but I also like, if I have time to draw, I don't know. Maybe I'll be on Sunday. I'm not, because I'm off Sunday, so maybe I'll be there. But anyway, thank you, Jesker, for being here. Thank you, Snowman. Both of you, you bastards. You showed up late, even though I gave you plenty of time. But
If I had a consistent schedule for once in my life.
Jeez.
This is your consistent schedule, Snowman.
Well, dude, I didn't know I was going to be in a different time zone.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
The time zones fucked me this week. I'm an idiot.
But, now you'll remember for next week, the links that I sent, those are the ones that will work no matter what.
Okay.
Always go there for them. I'm not going to send them anymore. If I do a Thor's Day or whatever gaming stream, then I'll send new ones. But you're not, they're there now. Remember it. So see you all next week. We'll see what we talk about. Like I said, we might have some Super Bowl stuff if Super Bowl is this weekend. But thank you all, and I will see you all next week.